Hello, everybody, and welcome on back to the GDQ Hotfix. I'm Brosentia, here with our new show, the Hotfix Grudge Match. I'm super excited about the opportunity for us to have our players show up today racing a game that they have never played before. Of course, I've got a few announcements I need to show up with, talk about. That doesn't make sense. How do I show them? I talk. I'm using my voice. You can't see me. Woo! Anyways, everybody should tune in tomorrow starting at 1 p.m. Eastern for Going Places, a show about handheld and regional exclusive speedruns, followed by the premiere of Think Fast, a speedrunning quiz show where answering questions correctly during your speedrun can earn you bonus time. We actually had a little bit of a combo episode here on the Hotfix between Think Fast and the Grudge Match, and that was an awfully lot of fun. I very much enjoyed it. Also, One and Doneathon is coming up again, where you can show off your favorite run, and that's your only appearance in the One and Doneathon series. The schedule will be released on July 29th. I am very much excited to see what comes out there, but it's going to be their only shot at ever being in this marathon. Also, everybody, your subs, Prime Game subs, gift subs, and bits cheered on the GDQ Hotfix or the GDQ Twitch channel help support weekly Hotfix content. So please consider subscribing if you enjoy these weekly Hotfix shows. Now, we've got two fantastic runners who I've heard have a little bit of a grudge against each other. Our first player, Flannel Cat, is coming to us. Hello there, Flannel Cat.
Hi.
Hey, I am very excited to have you here. Give everybody a little bit of an introduction for those who don't know you.
Hello, I'm Flannel Cat. I sometimes speedrun good games, sometimes I speedrun bad games. I really like bad games. I've been getting into pinball lately. I like Flannel. My actual real human name is Cat, which is weird. I don't know why I'm named this username. Did you want my favorite food, or are you going to reveal that?
Oh, I do have that. You've got Cajun chicken sandwiches. A little spicy there. I like that. But your favorite game, look, you said that you love bad games, but your favorite game is Hungry Cat Picross.
It is. It's a mobile game that I've been playing for something like 5, 6, 7 years now.
That can't be bad. There's no way.
It's been my life, and I need help. Someone please out there save me from Hungry Cat Picross.
Well, everybody, we've got Hungry Cat coming for Flannel Cat. Thank you so much for talking about yourself. Xandra Vandra is here as well, and I see currently letting the credits scroll by on the game, which I haven't revealed yet. Xandra, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. It's our first episode.
Hey!
Yeah, and you're our first players. Xandra, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Alexandra, but you can just call me Xandra. I've been making games for like 25 years, but I also just like stream a whole bunch of stuff. And also, because I got really angry at Nintendo a few years ago, I'm now a self-published author. And that's just like one of the many things. Did you know spite, it can take you places?
So we were talking about that earlier today, just before coming here, because of something that I did out of spite, and it ended up being pretty good. Yeah. But I don't want to talk about spite. I want to talk about you. You're known for Mega Man, and honestly, I know Mega Man is your favorite game, but which one in the series?
So it's, there's a soft spot in my heart for Mega Man 2. I love it. Like it's not the best one. It's not the one I'd recommend to someone just getting into the series. But I just love it. It's such a good experience. The music's great. It's fun. I love it.
It's the first Mega Man game that I beat. I remember being in my grandmother's family room, sitting there next to her stone wall. Like I just remember the stone wall that she has there. There was a fireplace that she installed in it later, and on an old CRT that probably was one of the smallest TVs I ever played on. Yeah, Mega Man walking through the season, spring, summer, fall, winter, not in that order particularly.
That specific like ending always confused me greatly because like, yes, okay, winter, there's snow, summer, It's very like it's very bright. It rains. I guess that's fall. When is it pink? What's pink season? What is that? 'Cause I've never seen a
I
cherry
love
tree.
pink season. It's so
It's
good.
like the sakura blossoms, isn't it?
I've never.
yeah.
I only learned about like cherry blossoms much later. Like we didn't have like cherry trees when I was a kid, so I never saw pink trees, and it just blew my mind. What is that? I thought this was the seasons. What's going on?
Well, I
So,
did
you
ask
see-
you as well. Oh, about your favorite food. Sorry, I want to keep moving
go
it
for
on.
it,
You
go
said
for it. Let's go.
poutine, like the obligatory
Yeah.
Canadian answer there.
Listen. It's got squeaky cheese. It's the best. I love it. You can just shovel it into your mouth. No,
I feel like
it's
that's the
perfect.
opposite of a Cajun chicken sandwich. Like,
I want my cheese to scream at me, is what I'm hearing.
Yes, it's the best kind of cheese. It's just I love poutine because there's like many ways to make it. You can there's even breakfast versions. It's great.
of course, when we have you here, I know that you have a grudge. So I've got a question for you. When you make tea for your video game sessions, do you put in one jump or two?
Hashtag Team Double Jump, let's go!
What?
Hashtag Team Double Jump, let's go!
Hashtag double jump on Flannel Cat's side. Okay, double jump.
You know what
like
doesn't
double
work?
jump, Sandra?
You know what doesn't have good branding?
I have not been making games for 25 years just to accept that, hey, we want the player to go higher, just make him jump again. I don't know, nothing matters.
How else would you get
I
up
love it.
there?
Well, this is the grudge, and unfortunately, the game that you're going to be playing does not have double jumps, but there may be something in
Fortunately.
addition. However,
Yeah.
I wanted to keep this tied in with the theme from the previous game that we had, so we've got Star Wars for the NES.
Never
Wait,
heard
how
of
was
it.
there a previous game? They said this was the first episode.
Yeah, this is the first episode, Brosencha.
I mean,
Yeah.
the show that was on before us. The
Oh,
show
okay.
where they were racing two different versions of games at the same time to
Okay.
see which is faster. They played a
Other people-
Lego Star Wars game, and now we're playing Star Wars, okay? Star Wars for the NES. And there are actually two different versions of Star Wars for the NES. This is specifically the Namco version.
Oh no! Oh, I just saw. I'm seeing myself on stream. My robot daughter is getting blue screened out. Oh no!
Oh, your
Take
robot
that.
daughter. She's dying.
Oh, no, she's-
It's okay.
Because
though.
your robot
It's okay.
daughter
She's going
loves double
gone. Oh, I'm
jumps.
so proud of her. Okay, my hair is also must be weird because of the blue screening. Oops.
Oh, I love it so much. Also, Chad is bringing up something about Darth Vader. By the way, I do think this is the canon version of Star Wars out there. So I gotta ask, are you two ready to settle your grudge?
I'm a little bit
I
ready.
believe so.
I've got a Diet Dr. Pepper, no, a zero sugar Dr. Pepper, and a glass of water. So you know what? Everything's coming up Flannel Cat.
Yeah. Well, get to the title screen, and the difficulty option.
All
We
right.
are going for
right.
novice mission.
Okay.
If for some reason either of you beats it, I'll ask you to go to pro mission. I have a feeling that's not going to happen. And
Yeah.
now I will do a countdown for you. 3, 2.
Oh crap!
Sandra.
Sorry, I didn't.
3-2
I
Sandra.
got
I don't know
excited.
that
I got
number.
excited.
Go
Hold
ahead.
on.
Flannel
I'll-
Cat,
I'll
you get 5
reset.
points for not starting early.
Yes!
I'll
I didn't realize there was a
reset.
score.
Yeah, there's a score now. You get 5 points.
I'm sorry.
And you get 1 point for winning the race. So
Okay.
you know what?
Okay.
I'm ahead of the game.
I jumped.
You
Listen,
don't- No.
I jumped the gun, but only once.
3, 2, 1, go.
You know, you could have
Okay.
jumped the gun so much better if you just did it twice.
No, that's not the
Yes!
point. There would be no diegetic reason for me to jump the gun a second time.
So,
yeah, I mean, like, you get
sense.
3 strikes. You're fine. We've been captured by the Empire. Who's we?
Leia.
That's a person, not a we.
Oh. Well, that's okay. You're on the desert planet. It's a good planet, okay?
I
Lots
love
of
Zelda
okay.
too, with black-haired Luke.
And Xandra
All right.
is already dead, so we're off to a fantastic start.
Did you-
Everybody, this is a race. Grudge Match
Okay.
specifically, we're pitting these two players against each other. They have
Oh.
never played
Oh,
this game. I
that's a
think they've
good
seen
reason
it
to
a little
die.
bit, but they've never played it before.
Hey,
And so,
this looks awfully like Mario 1-1.
I know, right?
Good.
Oh, good. I attacked and I died immediately upon swinging.
Yeah, welcome to this game. It's a little difficult. There we go. We've got Darth Vader on Xandra's screen, and it looks like you're going to be starting over. So that was a little bit fast. Welcome to Namco Star Wars. It's a little difficult.
I want to share something Brosentia said before we started today regarding this event that we are putting, this show that he is now running.
Yes.
Brosentia said, and I quote, "I'm excited to give out good games." Or like, I don't only have to give out bad games.
Okay.
And now here we are playing.
Hear me out.
Playing Lego Star. Nope. We're playing Sasori Star Wars for the Commodore 64.
Okay, like, no, it's not Sasori Star Wars, it's Namco Star Wars, made by Namco, and they kept it as accurate. I think this is based off of George Lucas's original vision. You'll see it right now with Kat going in to talk to Sausage Vader.
I'm already fighting Vader. Easy game. I have your friend here.
Well, good.
All right. I have no friends in my inventory. Is this good?
It's fantastic. I don't have any friends in my inventory either, you know?
Okay.
No!
Oh,
Well,
he attacked the area below my toes.
okay.
Oh, God.
He's been revealed! The reveal Sasori Vader is a scorpion! Oh, it stresses me out every time, you know? Just imagine if this were in the original movie. Okay,
Does it often
dead.
happen that your friends turn into scorpions? That this is a stressor for you?
It's happened to me.
Thank you. Oh, that's a bracket. I thought it said thank you.
Look at them jump,
Thank you.
though. They're so happy.
It's gonna make it to like my favorite
this
like
good?
Twitter account. Like,
Did I win?
It just
Oh, it's like Mega Man X5.
Just compare this to Mega Man X5, and it's so good.
why that one? Oh, I guess I'll find out. I'll find out soon.
You will. So, everybody, this match specifically, we're looking at...
Vader.
Oh, there's Obi-Wan, okay.
This is
and
definitely
Sausage
having
Vader.
met Obi-Wan. I'm being held on Kest.
He certainly is. Okay,
So,
go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead. I actually
He
didn't
just-
have a thing I wanted to say yet, but
Well, the thing that I want to say is that there are different skills that come when you're either doing speedruns or you're playing a game for the first time. Right now, there are quite a few shows out there where people are racing each other for the first time. And, you know, it gets a little bit exciting, in my opinion, because you get to see the different strategies that each player develops. And some people are going to be better at certain types of games than others. Like, for some reason, Xandra, the pro, when it comes to single jumps, is a little bit behind our double jump master here.
It's
weird how
I
that
play a
works.
lot of Mega Man, and Mega Man you'll remember just as a Mega Buster instead of a sword that doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot here.
It's because Zero's a better character. Let's go.
Zero's a way better character.
Okay. I'm glad we're in agreement. We have to agree on that one because it's just
Oh yeah,
a
no.
fact.
if we're not like at least agreeing on that, then what are we fighting for?
What does this do? I can fly?
You can fly. Okay.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
I don't know where I am
You're,
anymore. Oh, here we go, gamers.
Luke Skywalker.
I've learned
you
something
can fly.
important about how this sword of mine works.
Okay. Is that something that you would like to talk about, or is it?
Yeah, the hitbox is
secret.
kind of messed up.
It's not
on
the
this
best
sword.
hitbox ever.
It's it's not. I've seen better hitboxes. Like, listen, compliments to the chef. It's just it's just not my
I don't-
favorite kind of hitbox.
Well,
you know,
let's
I've
see.
been spoiled a little bit.
I'm out of
Kat is
continues.
currently trying to figure out if a continue works, and there's a specific reason why it didn't work. But I'm not going to tell you.
I mean, I know the answer, but I'm not going to tell you either, Chad.
Wow. Okay, fine. I'll go ahead and whatever. I'm going to give you -5 points, Kat, and
Whoa!
because you're
Oh, good, we're even
taunting
again.
chat, and you need to respect chat.
I do not need to respect Chad until
so-
they start respecting me.
-10 points.
You don't need to respec until you've hit like level 20 at least. So no worries.
I need more force points.
Oh, yeah. See, chat chat, I respect you, and I'm going to go ahead and reveal that. So this game has a secret continue function in it. It wasn't released in the US. We're playing the translated, the fan translation here because it's very important. In order to continue, what you have to do is hold up and press A 8 times, okay? And as soon as you do that, bam, continue works. But only if you still have 30 force points. If you spend them like Kat did earlier on various force powers like flying, you unfortunately aren't really able to continue. So, it's a give and take, you know? You gotta know, is it a good time to use force powers or a bad time?
You gotta know when to hold them? Are you saying?
When to hold and when to fold, baby. Yeah, you know it.
I've being held on Kaz.
It's a fan translation, okay? Don't blame the devs on that one. Blame the people who made this game possible for us to read.
Okay, not Cosmo Tank rules. Understood.
Yeah. Good dodge there, Kat. You're actually like, I'm gonna go ahead and give you like 2 points back because you've done really good against Saucity Vader. Like both times, you managed to kill him as soon as he got to Scorpion form. So there you go.
Saucity Vader ain't got nothing on Flannel Cat. Remember,
by the way,
hashtag team double jump.
Everybody wonders, the points mean absolutely
Please be a platform.
Oh, the points are very important, and I need them. Put your hashtag team double jump in chat to get me an additional 10 points for every time you type it.
It will. I'll give 1 point once.
Wait. Oh, okay. Sure.
Oh, poor Xandra.
Foolish me who could not see into the future.
As the screen scrolls up, so does the death plane.
I mean, how else are you going to die? If only you could just jump again and recover.
I mean, that's why Mega Man has such fantastic vertical scrolling, you know?
Oh, heck yeah. Wait, how do I...
Go for it. How do you what?
Oh, geez. Oh my gosh. Okay. Do you think we're like at any point going to learn what these things do, or
if you use them?
I mean, you might. I learned. Okay, here, Xandra. This is for me to you because you are.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, Xandra has learned how to float and promptly die in the pit. Game over. Are you able to continue, or did you spend too many of your points?
Oh man, that is a very friendly continue.
I'm gonna go ahead and give that 5 points as well for the continue.
Yay!
We do have hashtag team double jump. Yeah, so you can go ahead and earn those points. There's
a triple jump in
there
too, and that's too much. Triple jump is just. You promised me 15 points.
Okay, 15 points for Kat. There we go.
Triple, see, I have less of a problem. Okay, space jump to me, for example, like Samus's space jump, less of a problem than rampant double jumping.
Rampant double jumping?
Yeah, it's just like games tend, like I don't even have that much of a problem with diegetic double jumps. Like double jumps that have an in-universe reason, like in Toho Luna Nights, where your character can freeze at time at any point and just freezes some stuff to jump on. That's okay. That's not as bad as just Kratos can just jump again. It's fine.
I feel like gotta say, Railkun just said that I promised 1 point and not 15 points. So from the current total that we have, we're gonna have to take away 2 points.
You know what, Chad? If you want me to get 15 points, you let Brossentia get right now.
15. We're just taking away 2.
There's a point tally.
We're just taking away 2.
5 is my favorite number.
No, I think you're just trying to not give chat what they want, and what chat wants is for me to get lots of points for no reason.
I have no idea what the score is right now, but that doesn't matter because we're just looking for how far the players get through this game.
Yeah.
And right now, it looks like both of you are basically tied. I think Xandra might be a little tiny bit ahead, but Kat's coming up and passing it right here if you can make these next couple jumps. And you did. You're just a sliver ahead. Yeah.
I mean, like, it's just, it's, as a mouse, I'm very, very used to tussling with cats. So.
Honestly, it looks like chat really wants Cat to get the 15 points, but for Xandra to siphon 2 points.
All right, you know what? I agree.
Yeah, okay.
I agree with this.
Absolutely.
So Relkun, make it happen. Relkun, by the way, is the producer for our
wants?
show
Yeah,
and is just dealing with whatever the crap we're doing. Games are here to be fun, you know?
You know what? Okay, how about I get 10 points and we roll the Wheel of Disaster once?
Stop it. I can't deal with this, okay? you say that, I will find a wheel and I will roll it.
Do it.
I don't know what the wheel is going to do, but it will roll.
Why else would I suggest the Wheel of Disaster if I didn't want it rolled?
Oh, well, here we are. We've been playing for a little while, so I want to get your opinions about the mechanic. Yeah, this is actually a very close match, but what animal do you think Vader will turn into next?
Wildebeest.
Wildebeest on Cat's side. Xandra?
It's probably going to be a bigger one. Some sort of cat.
Cat. Okay,
Big
so
cat, panther, sort of
let's
something
see
like that.
what it is, and whoever is the closest based off of that guess, I'll give you 5 points, you know.
Okay. All right. This is not nearly as bad as the game I was playing this morning.
Why are there spikes?
So, chat, I think it's honestly going to have to come down to a vote because it's not going to be either of those.
All right.
So we'll have to see what you think. Wildebeest
whoever's
or cat?
closest.
You know, which
whoever's
is
closest
DVD.
without.
You didn't tell me this game had a DVD screensaver enemy.
We're at the same enemy, Jinx.
By the way, the convenient thing about enemies like this is that you just have to program to go 1 pixel up and 1
shoot
pixel left. Yeah,
it's shoot the bouncing ball.
Friends.
It's click and play classic.
it's Gauss Vader. But what is a Gauss? Well, too bad we're not going to find out over on Cat's side.
He's not a very honorable Vader.
Continue. Congrats. Okay, here we go.
Oh, it's a... Okay, sure.
It's a skull pterodactyl?
I don't like John Vader here.
John Vader. So, chat, I have to ask, is this closer to a cat or a wildebeest?
Hashtag team double jump.
Oh,
see,
geez.
the problem was that with that cat is that that doesn't really leave me like I don't have a good position after that because what am I gonna do? Hashtag team no double jump is just I'm just being contrarian at this point.
Look,
my position cannot be summed up.
It's not my fault. I picked the hashtagable
well, what are the
phrase
best
and you
games
didn't.
out there that don't have double jump? This is Ridley, is what they're saying, and it looks like most people agree with Wildebeest.
All right, I'm gonna assume under no circumstances can I jump to the bottom screen.
Horns.
Oh my god, it works!
I
could just go down there?
I guess.
All right, don't kill me, game. You had one job.
Well, don't you know? Don't jump in pits.
I mean...
Oh, pits. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I was told not to chase waterfalls, not to jump into pits. I think you're really just being too demanding.
Just the ones you're used to.
I think the winner here, based off of chat, there were a few people saying cats because cats are closest to flying, but I'm not sure. I think I buy the horn argument more than the wing argument.
Yeah.
So
when you're in need, just call me.
Yeah, you get how many points do I have left? I've got 3 sitting right here.
Hey.
3 points.
Oh my god, there's spikes now.
Oh, you're dead. Oh, but congratulations. Both of you have defeated Gauss Vader. Cat is currently in the lead due to escaping this terrible, terrible place. And you did it relatively quickly, honestly. I'm very impressed. But Xandra, honestly, I think is starting to get become the pro of the single jump. I have to ask, what... Cat,
I killed the enemy, collected the item, and died.
Double jump, because you are doing well on a game that doesn't have double jump. So how can you defend it?
Oh, right.
How can I defend it? If I'm so good at double jumps, you have to at least be good at a single jump so you can get twice as nice of a jump.
Okay, but what are the best games that have double jumps?
never played a game with double jump in it. What are you talking about?
Wait, so you're lying? Is that what
I'm not
you're saying?
lying.
So,
You know what I think is really good with double jumps? There's a lot of good video games out there with double jump. Chat, put your favorite video game with double jump in chat. Let's go.
Every time
I'm
chat
busy.
names one, I'm taking a point away from you because you're supposed to answer the question.
Okay.
It's not my fault I have such adoring fans that want to talk about the games that I like.
That want to talk about the games that you like. I don't know. I think we're gonna start seeing stuff drain out. But like, okay, I can name a few, Cat.
Okay, name a game with double jump. I dare you.
Ori and the Blind Forest.
You know, that's an okay game with double jump.
It's
a
an
pretty good
okay
game with double
game.
jump.
La Milana.
I think La
chat
Milana is a
just-
really good game with double jump.
Wait, and apparently the Sega CD Crisscross Video Maker. I'm gonna go ahead and say probably not.
Hollow Knight has a lot of very good double jumps.
I want y'all
NSYNC
to
phone
know
and fun
that chat
fantasy
voted
game
for
good
me
double
to
jumps.
win 5 points, so I win 5 points.
I
Congratulations.
think the NSYNC phone and fantasy CD-ROM game on Windows 95 has good double jumps too.
Oh, Xandra, that's a full game over.
Yep.
Were
Yep.
you out of force points or?
I sure was. I didn't
Oh
have enough.
no.
Because, like, it's just how it is. It's just how it is.
Press F, everybody in chat, to give Xandra 1 point.
Each, or I need the rules here.
I'm so sorry, Railgun.
Please dial this 900 number to voice your support.
Those are expensive.
Sorry. I'm at the... Oh, I don't like this planet. This game's pretty good. Oh, why does Luke have a beard now?
Oh my gosh. It's almost like playing a Jungle Hunt, I'd say.
Okay, I understand
yeah.
how that works.
Don't worry, Xandra. Chat is giving you a whole lot of points right now.
Oh,
so
thank you.
good luck,
I appreciate
Railgun.
it.
You
I appreciate
can
it.
just estimate if you would like, because I think that's important. Estimation. It's one of the prime skills that they teach you in math when you're young, and we need to use it more.
Oh yeah, and I mean, given that we humans are so bad at statistics, it's important to develop.
Oh, yeah. We're so bad at statistics.
We're so terrible at it. It's really great because not only are we bad at it, even once we know we're bad at it, we still can't correct for it. We still can't accurately like adapt.
Chad, I really need you to know that this does not control well.
It doesn't. I mean, honestly, how often do you see Luke Skywalker swimming in Star Wars?
Not nearly enough.
No, I mean, okay, he's kind of treading water in the back to tank.
Yeah.
In the second one.
Wait, the back to tank?
I have to say, like, my mom is probably one of the biggest Star Wars fans in the province, and would just like,
But would you?
she
Would you?
watched so many of them. Sorry, go ahead. I was
He's
exposed
spreading
to a lot
water
of
in the
Star
back to tank. That's like calling taking a bath going swimming.
By the way, I do want everybody to know that right now Flannel Cat has 6 points and Xandra has 37 points.
Wars. Wow, that's a lot of points. Thank you. Thank you so much.
for getting a full game over, you just got a lot of points.
Yay.
You know, chat, you really let me down, and I'll not forgive you for this.
Wow.
Well, if they let you down, well, why don't you just jump up and again?
You know what? Because
Drag yourself out of it.
I will, because I'm the only one that can support myself. So you know what? I get to
And
jump
I
twice
also
because you have the
5
support of
points. I
chat
feel like
and I
that's
don't.
really important. Okay.
You get the cheating support of chat there.
So let's go ahead and remind everybody this is a race that neither of the players has played before. They are experiencing this game for the first time, and honestly, there are certain skills that you sort of need to develop when you're playing a game like this in order to do well for your first playthrough. It's very different from a speedrun. Most of the time, you know, going fast is a little less recommended for your first playthrough. So what in general do you try to do when you're playing a game for the first time? I think, Xandra, you're sort of in a cutscene right now. What do you think you need to do?
Test the controls. And I think testing the control is important. Like understanding how the high jump works, for example. Also, trying to see, like, for example, this game feels a lot like Zelda 2. Are there things I know about Zelda 2 that are applicable here? Stuff like that. But Also, I think one of the most important skills to have when trying a new game, especially one that's a little bit janky, is to try to free yourself from assumptions. Especially like classic game design assumptions, because there's a good chance they won't actually apply here. And you'll trap yourself into a line of thinking by thinking, oh, this is probably how this works, or you don't try something because you just assume it works a certain way. But no, it doesn't, because maybe this person doesn't know the best practices. For
did you know that Vader's hat will disintegrate you?
Yeah, I did.
I figured pretty much every part of...
I forgot to do a vote for the third animal. Well, that's okay. Yep. We've got the animal reveal. Well, that was a really good summary. Kat, what about you? What skills do you think are important for... what do you do when you approach a game for the first time?
I hit every button first off and try to figure out what these buttons do. On top of that, just, it's not a sprint. You don't need to go fast out of the gate.
No.
You can just get used to the game and figure out what's going on. And also, if you feel like you're stuck and the same thing's happening over and over and over again and you're not making progress, try something different. Hit a different button. Think about that thing in your head that, this can't possibly be the solution. Do that.
Okay.
And also, remember, your opponent's playing the same game as you, I hope.
Oh, yeah.
And, they're probably going through the same frustrations as you are. You are not special.
Yeah.
There's develop some... You went in a very different direction than I thought you were going to go with that.
I like the answers. 5 points for both of you. That's great.
Thank you.
Honestly, I think that with... Xandra brought up assumptions that your assumptions may be incorrect, but also remember, pay attention who made the game. This was made by Namco. They were definitely one of the better video game developers out there. And better, I mean, as in they weren't bootleg video game developers. So odds are they at least followed some sort of rule. And some sort of design idea here, which means that if you get stuck somewhere, there are probably ways to deal with getting stuck there. But yeah, it's really important still to keep an open mind that video game design wasn't as set in steel as it is these days.
Wait, is this good? What is happening?
Enjoy the fall. Oh,
what happened? Did something funny happen when I wasn't
Who let that happen?
It was good.
Nice.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
I mean, I did promise Procentia I was going to get chat to turn on me, which is why my answers are these deceptively mean things.
Aww. Well, let's see what Kat is able to do here. Honestly, once you get into the Death Star, which is where Kat is right now, it's a little bit difficult to deal with a lot of this job. You're trying to get it. You really want that gun.
I do want that gun.
Pew. I love that the stormtroopers shoot orbs in this game. It's very appropriate. Well, Xandra is currently actually doing a lot of work to catch up right now. One important thing as well is that, if you get a full game over, it can feel really demoralizing. But at the same time, a lot of these older games are so short that you can get back into the race really quickly. And there's no reason to feel too bad about getting a game over. I mean, Kat using another continue there, which, yes, that is a little bit of a time loss, but it still is better than getting a full game over. But that's also a use of, 30 of the force points, and you don't exactly get them back very quickly.
Just 30? I thought it was 80.
I think it's 30.
It's 30.
Oh. Okay. That was closer than I thought then. There we go. Okay.
Yo, this game's maybe bad.
This game is absolutely trying to balance out how you two are doing. I love it. They just come and then they shoot you and you die. They're relentless, okay?
I'm picking up the things as they kill me, so at least I've got that going for me.
You actually were able to pick up some force points when you died, your dead body collected them. So I'm going to go ahead and give your dead body 5 points.
I flubbed the continue code. Let's go.
You actually got a game over. You can claim those 5
flubbed the
points now that
continue
you've got the
code.
game over. Yeah.
I had 80 points. All right, you know what? Flannel's coming off. Just address me as Cat now and not Flannel Cat.
Oh.
Handshake.
Everybody. Just like that, Flannel Cat back to the beginning of the game. This is back on. Unfortunately, we already used all of the points for typing F in chat, so I can't do that again. I'm sorry, Flannel Cat. But you're still in the concept of this show. I don't really care who ends the hour at the farthest place into the game. I care whoever has made it the farthest. So right now, Xandra is trying to get past Flannel Cat's best. Also, I really want to know, because I think we're going to see the fourth Vader here. What you think the fourth Vader is going to be?
Now I think it's time for Cats.
Because you think it's time for Cats? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, once I make up my mind, I'm very stubborn. Once I make up my mind, I tend to stick with it, because what if I guessed correctly and then I change my answer? No, like, there's no reason.
I love it. I love it so much. Okay, so Cat for Xandra. What about for Cat?
Cat for Xandra. Xandra for
Cat for Xandra.
Xandra is
TV
not
game.
in this game. I can say that.
No.
I'm sorry, spoiler.
I just
want to shout out our lovely GDQ technician today that did a very funny thing.
Yeah, shout out to tech team.
I'm gonna go ahead and take away a point because you're not answering, Cat.
What you didn't ask me a question. You just said, "What about Cat?"
Animal
and I'm
the
like,
fourth
"What about
Vader
Cat?"
is gonna be? What animal?
Didn't I fight the fourth Vader? I'm pretty sure I fought the fourth Vader.
Wait. No, because the third was a fish. Okay, 5 points for dying to the lightning. You're the first person who did that.
Okay, no, maybe it's better that I don't soft lock myself.
As it turns out, chat, the lightning that surrounds your friends when you go and save them is deadly. If you do not attack it with the lightsaber, it does kill you. And both of you, I think, knew that going into this game, but Kat forgot because I was asking about the fourth Darth Vader.
I think the fourth Darth Vader is Darth Vader.
Ooh, we've got either Darth Vader is a cat or Darth Vader is Darth Vader.
Ooh.
Luke, I'm Obi-Wan.
Well, hopefully we find out. Oh, Chad says that Xandra died to lightning.
Don't know
Never mind. Take the points away from Kat and give them to Xandra. I'm sorry.
No, keep them on me. You can't do that to me.
I don't know. It's up to our tech. Tech might say no. It's hard for me to say.
These spaceship segments are shockingly playable.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, there we go. I see Kat recently had 16 points. Let me go ahead and hit play here. You're down to 15. Xandra currently up to 47. You are doing just fantastic there. So there we go. Yeah, Kat, you have like the victory when it comes to making progress at this point in the game. Xandra, on the other hand, by the way, your name has been shortened to Cat. It is no longer Flannel Cat because the flannel is gone.
The flannel did come off.
Okay, well, that's okay.
Fair enough.
As long as the chat knows, hey, you can find me on #twitch.tv/flannelcat.
Don't worry, I will distribute some points to our technician for that funny joke later on.
Yeah, gotta commit to the bit.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
I've been playing an uncomfortable amount of pinball.
Oh, how is that?
It's fantastic. I'm going down a dark road that ends with me buying a virtual pinball cabinet, and I don't know how to feel about that, but I think I feel good about it.
That's expensive.
I mean, it's that, like, okay, do you prefer that life, that road, or playing, like, 160 plus Mega Man fan games?
I mean,
can I just,
I've played like
Stray?
6 Mega Man fan
I would
games.
rather be playing Stray than, like, spending that much money or playing Mega Man fan games. I gotta be honest.
Stray's not an option today.
Fine. Okay.
You know what? I don't like this jump here.
Yeah, I don't like this swim.
I just love the animation or lack of when you are flying in this game. It's so good. Xandra, luckily enough force points to continue. I like that both of you have become a little bit more careful when it comes to using the force points. I'll go ahead and say Relkun just so that, Chad isn't confused about their Twitch names. We can go ahead and put the full name back. Flannel Cat, the flannel is gone, but only in our hearts.
The flannel's gone, but the cat remains.
No, come on!
The soul still burns.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no. I see that it has your Twitch channel, correct?
Memory remains.
Both of these players, by the way, I know Kat has played quite a bit on the GDQ channel before, and I believe Xandra has a little bit as well.
Bit.
So both of them do constantly stream on their own channels as well. So
I also
love spreading the love.
Oh yeah, I also I did co-host a show on the GDQ Hotfix a couple of years ago.
Oh, what did you co-host?
The GDQ Gauntlet, inspired by what you did.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody,
it was great. It was a tremendous amount of work.
If you're watching this on Twitch, there are VODs on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube watching this as a VOD, you already know that. You should definitely go check it out. YouTube.com/gamesdonequick, I'm going to assume.
Time.
I'm assuming that. Do I get 5 points for assuming correctly?
Brossentia loses all of his points and gives them to me.
That's not how this game works. You know what?
You really need a better game.
You're on slippery ice here, Flannel Cat,
Oh, no.
okay?
Oh, so is that a new feature of your show? Slippery ice.
Slippery ice, the moment where we make you stand on ice and play video games at the same time.
Just go in.
I really want to do that
no!
now.
Why would
No, I would never.
It sounds intensely frustrating, and I'm in.
Kurado Vader. Okay,
Just
hi
don't.
Crad Vader. Are you Crab Vader? Are you? Okay. Now that I can see the rest of his face, I understand. I was not ready for this. Sure. No, I will dissolve in the water. That's
when
fine.
you die. I love it. It's so good.
No.
Do you have force points? No. Everybody, video games are hard.
Video games are hard. It's especially when enemies spawn like 1 meter from you and then kill you and dissolve you into water. I think that's a bit rough. I think the frustrating thing about the continue mechanic,
there are two main frustrating things. First, the button input not being clear, and in order to continue, you have to hold up and push A 8 times. Second worst thing about it is that if you do not have enough force points, it's back to the beginning. But honestly, we're 33 minutes into it. I still feel like somebody else could make it to the fourth Vader.
The fourth Vader. Use the fourth, Luke.
I really love when you
just beat him up. Beat up the fourth, actually.
It just feels like a tagline for the game of just like when you don't get there, it's just the kill screen of the game is just the fourth Vader awaits, and then it plays some like really low rent laughing noise. Like, do you think we can get like the Black Knight's like ha 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 voice?
Oh, I love it. Whoever keeps playing the Black Knight music during GDQ, thank you. It makes me so happy every time.
Give me your money.
It's so good.
No word. Just such a good.
No word.
Oh, Kat, a hot tip. It seems that the maximum number of force point is 99. So I guess sometimes it's like use it or lose it.
Sometimes a family is 99 force points.
Aw, nice.
Brossentia, why don't you give us I take back what I said about like when I made a sassy joke about like Brossentia said he's going to give out good games. This is actually a good game.
I told
This is
you.
fun.
This is like, here's the deal. Jank doesn't mean unfun. It's
doesn't feel
very
that
janky. You two asked for a janky game, and I was like, I will give you a janky game that I think is a good game. By the way, it looks like the timer started 10 seconds late, and that means that I have 10 extra points to give out. So I want both of you, if you can give me the most obscure Star Wars fact that you can, I will give you 10 points.
I went to a Star Wars movie for my 30th birthday.
For your which movie?
I think it was The Force Awakens.
Okay. not sure.
I bought
I'll
10
count
tickets
as
to
a
it.
fact.
I bought
Sure.
10 tickets and invited all of my friends, and we used all 10 and then some.
That's a lot.
I
That's
swear
a lot
I've
of
got
tickets.
friends.
That's as many tickets as points. I don't know, Xandra. Do you have a better Star Wars fact?
I have maybe a better story. Well, you know, I love the pattern. It's very subjective, but
I
my
didn't
mom
ask for
was
stories,
incredibly
but go ahead.
into. But so Mark Hamill, after doing Star Wars, did actually a series of those song and dance plays, musicals.
Yes.
One called Hannigan and Hart. My mom was a huge Mark Hamill fan, huge Star Wars fan. She went. Her and my dad went to see Harrigan and Hart live, and before that evening, she was like, "Oh man, it would be great to actually get to meet Mark Hamill." And it turned out she looked out the window of her Airbnb at the time, and she actually noticed that Mark Hamill was staying in the Airbnb across the street, and she was like, "Oh man, I need to find a way to say hi, but I don't want to be that weirdo. So I guess it would be great if he just if his car broke down or something, and then it'd have a reason." And as she was looking out the window and saw him back out of the driveway, his car broke down and rammed the curb. So my mom and my dad went out to help Mark Hamill get his car off the curb, and they had a cool little moment, and they got to meet and chat.
Oh,
Xander,
that's so cool. I'm going to go ahead and say that neither of those counted as Star Wars facts. But
they're
that
not facts.
second story, I think that wins.
Xander, did your mom sabotage Mark Hamill's car?
No.
Are you sure
she,
about that?
She only learned how vehicles work and handyman stuff way later. It doesn't work. Continuity wise, it doesn't work.
So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give the 10 points to Xandra for having the 10 points that are actually from the timer.
Oh, thank
to
you.
Xandra. Yeah, you're welcome. That was a good story.
Yeah.
Why is
my mom is
Happy
just
that you had a good birthday, Kat.
incredible.
I don't how... I did have a good birthday, aside from the movie.
Aside from... Oh, those are fighting words.
I was fine, I guess.
It was fine. I would say that it was very fine.
The new Star Wars trilogy made me appreciate the 1, 2, 3 a lot better.
Oh, are we talking? Okay, so
fighting words.
So can I? Is it okay if I voice my opinion about that?
Okay, yes. This is, I guess, a Star Wars episode. So sure,
you might
go
be
ahead.
losing points. I don't know.
It was kind of nice to actually have. Oh, good. Hey, this is happening again. It's kind of neat for the Star Wars thing to happen again.
Chat has corrected me, by the way. I did give you 10 extra points because you accidentally started early, I've got to take 20 away and give them to Kat. I'm sorry.
That's fair.
You already gave me 5 points for the early start. No need to double up on it for me. As much as you want me to win.
Okay, just 10 points away from Xandra and 10 points to Kat. There we go. We're that's fine. That sounds like a good idea to me. Yeah.
All right.
I do want to point out that I appreciate it was fun to Star Wars to start again. I did really appreciate the second one of I think it was Last Jedi, was it? Just because it had a really nice message about just getting wrecked by everyone else's and your own expectations and suffering as a result, and being able to just let go of the past and let the new generation just do their thing. It's so refreshing. You so rarely get to hear stuff like this, so I just really appreciated it. And then after the movie after that came out, I just never cared about Star Wars ever again.
Honestly, I think that it really depends when the movies came out, your opinion on them. Because I was somebody who, I think it was late teens while in college, probably early adult is when some of the movies came out. Episode 3, I remember going and seeing that with a bunch of my college friends.
Okay,
yeah, the prequels.
I was about to lose it. It's just you were like a teen when
I was not
the
a
new Star
teen
Wars
with the
movies
original
came out.
series.
Okay.
Jeez.
Or like no, like the new ones. Like what?
I was not a teen during that either. No.
yeah,
We're talking
good,
about
good.
the prequels, 1, 2, and 3.
The prequels.
And
Yeah.
honestly, 1 and 2 were pretty big disappointments. 3, I actually really liked when it came out. I remember going and like all of my friends were wearing shirts that were like, go dark side and pro dark side. And then when they left, they're like, well, we feel awkward now. He just killed a bunch of children. That's not cool. And like,
What do you think was gonna
it was
happen?
actually like the fact that they actually depicted the dark side as an evil force. I don't know. I sort of think that there is room to have like the comical kind of dorky bad guy area, but that's like the first time that you really had some super dark stuff, and my friends felt really bad that they were supporting the dark side. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
I'm just very baffled by people who like, oh man, I thought I was like, picking between like two equal propositions, the space wizards and the like, evil army that does all the bad stuff. I thought those were the same. I can't process that.
Yeah, at the same
baffles
time,
me.
I sort of like cartoonish, hey, Darth Vader, he was...
Skeletor. Skeletor's great.
Yeah, Skeletor,
Yeah.
He's fun bad. I like fun
Exactly.
bad. Yeah.
Exactly. That's
Everybody,
yeah.
if you're going to be bad, aspire to be Skeletor, okay?
Exactly. Or alternatively, the kind of bad that is basically just misguided and like is a good setup for a redemption arc. I think that's good. I'm good.
That was
Stuck
a
the landing.
good launch, but
Stuck the
your
landing.
ship is destroyed. You're going to have to pay 5 points for repair costs.
It's fair. It's worth it.
Yeah,
like this is why we get
repair that
insurance.
ship. Yeah.
Ship. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Repair that ship. Yes, indeed. No. Okay. Good. I just have to. There's got to be a way to get this right. Can I manifest a pistol? I don't think I can.
Oh, I'm having so much fun, though. Yeah, the main reason why I really wanted to do this show, I run a bad video game tournament, and a lot of people take it seriously, and we don't have the players in chat, and
Hey.
Uh-oh, Cat, you're in the crusher. Are you going to make it out of the trash?
Oh
Why
no.
is this
Nope.
the ball? Okay.
Game over.
Okay. Careful, Cat. You might have to confess to your crushes. That's rough.
I can't do that here.
Yeah, who is your
Right?
biggest
No, it's too much
celebrity
pressure.
crush?
My who crush?
Celebrity crush.
Listen.
before the
I'm
walls
Demi.
close,
I never
it's
understood
kind of
the
a little
concept of
pressure
celebrity
here right
crushes.
now.
Oh, jeez. That's okay. Who did you say, Sandra?
I said I'm Demi. I'd never understood the concept of celebrity crushes.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Like,
honestly,
unless I
Danny
develop some sort of
DeVito would
friendship, I
probably
can't
be
really.
the biggest for me.
Oh, that's a good pick. That's a really good pick.
like Danny DeVito is like the least fake, I feel.
This is a good game, essentially. This is a good game.
Oh, you know what? Unfortunately,
Oh, I get it.
those points
I
are
get it.
just
I know what to
gone.
do. Hold on, wait. We've played video games before.
No,
Yeah,
I
hold
mean,
on,
not
watch
the
this.
points. You are gone. Nah, I don't know. I feel like getting crushed every time
I
you
just
get
recognize
crushed.
what this building is here.
Compacting
okay,
your score
sure.
just a little bit. Maybe 1 each time you get crushed. Roger, opening doors now. That was you know what? That was really good text. So how many crushes was that? Like 2 or 3?
Yeah, that was like 3 crushes.
Yeah, that was 3 crushes out of your score. I'm sorry.
I've confessed to 3 crushes so far.
Yeah,
Oh
is
man.
this how that works?
Oof. Yep. You are stronger than I. It's because I just dissolve into bubbles when I touch the cactus. Like, nope. Yeah. Can't even.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, like, Danny DeVito is probably one of my favorite actors out there. He's just...
It's like a class
he-
act too, right? Just
Yeah,
a genuine
he-
good person.
He seems like a genuinely good person. Like, he's somebody who I could just hang out with and just,
Yeah.
I don't know, play Namco Star Wars with, and we'd get along. It'd be great. Oh, geez, that sniper! Oh, just right at the top of the stairs, Kat. That was terrifying. Sorry you had to deal with that.
Thank you. I appreciate your condolences.
You doing okay, Kat?
I'm really confused. I don't like this level.
Yeah, the Death Star is kind of deathy. I mean, there's more death in the Death Star than in the movies, okay? I'd have to say that Namco won this one. They got it.
How do you tell who's further in the Death Star?
Tell who's what?
Who's further in this stage? The maze.
Well, I mean, you're further.
One of us has reached it. That's further.
Oh, well, that's...
Xander's getting close, though. Like, right? She's swimming. She's swimming down to go meet Shark Vader.
It's been so long since I've swam.
Yeah, I don't think you've beaten Shark Vader, though.
No, Shark Vader is just a little bit too intimidating for me.
Yeah, honestly, I don't care. If you've got a lightsaber and you're swimming around, I feel like you're probably going to die a whole bunch, even if you've had training. Vader. Oh, jeez. Okay, Shark Vader.
Okay, Vader. Okay. Okay, I'm just...
tail killed you. Oh, that was so good.
So not the tail. Okay, you want
Kat,
me to...
by the way, learning about one of the force powers that is being really handy here.
Okay.
Am I just literally back to where I was before?
I think so. I think you literally looped back to where you were before.
Or I'm sorry. I forget. I don't know.
I'm sorry is the right answer. Thank you.
Yeah, because if we're to believe that this is where you were before and that you have to do the same thing, then we are going back into the Crusher for a second time.
Yay! Oh no, Kat,
thank you, Master Luke. Yeah, you have freed them. They're so happy.
No, it's okay. Okay, I thought the Millennium Falcon was about to like just beef it.
That would be pretty funny if you just crashed into the land and the game was over.
Oh no!
This is the first time you meet Leia in that specific cutscene. Can you believe it? Then again, I guess it's true that in Star Wars you don't really Luke doesn't meet Leia for quite a while, right? Yeah. He just sees a hologram of her.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's man, what a film! What a film!
So good.
This is a lot.
I'm back here, and I don't.
Can I tell?
What?
Okay, I thought of a good fact.
Okay, yeah, I'll go. You know, I think I can scrounge up a few points if it's a really good fact.
Okay, yeah. So, this is about.
I don't like how my toes are so vulnerable.
Yeah, same. I should have put on socks.
Oh, geez, just
very relatable.
That's why you got to wear like hiking shoes around the house, you know, protect those toes.
Yeah. So this is a fun special effects because Star Wars has some really good special effects. So this just makes me think of this story. So this is about back then. What the heck are you?
That was hideous.
It's fine. Can I really? No. Okay.
Well, not if you do that. Yeah.
No, not if I do that. Back then, special effects were tricky. It was all practical effects, and one of the folks who were pretty good at practical effects back then was tasked for a movie to make a prop. And the problem was it had to be perfect. It had to be like an orb that had to be perfectly seamless, and it was just impossible at the time to make it work. So, because this was, the era of developing some cool, new strats for special effects. So the person, just tried some stuff, really, experimented. But at the end, the best they could do was man, you have to make each half its own thing. And they just never quietly, line up perfectly. So the tech eventually just broke down and said, all right, hey, George, what if the Death Star had a trench? Right down the middle.
Ooh, okay.
And then George said, sure, hey, that'd make a way better ending. Actually have a trench, a fight down the trench. Sure, and the tech, the tech effect person went, thank God, and then just glued the two halves together with the trench in the middle, so they didn't have to make them line up.
I love that. That is so cool. And like the trench became a key part of the plot. That's awesome.
Right?
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and give you a full 5 points for that. That was
Yay.
a really,
That's
really
the
good
Star
fact.
Wars fun fact that Brosencha asked for earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
we
I
actually
was
got
just a
a
little
fun
bit late.
fact.
What
By the way, both of the players are doing really well at this point. I mean, we are both in the Death Star, but I think it's going to come down to if either of you can find Vader.
Am I?
I don't know. Like, I don't know where you're supposed to go. You're going somewhere.
Oh, okay. Sure. Okay. Well,
Oh no, game over. You had enough crystals. Very nice.
you gotta have crystals. Woof 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 woof. Well, yeah, okay, we're good. Apologies for all the weird sounds. That's just kind of how I play games.
That's
Sometimes you
okay.
just gotta, like,
This
let-
is sort of what I love about this
What
show.
the-
You know, I don't know if you just got to warp somewhere. It just took you to the middle of a room. So I don't know.
Okay, I guess I'm going the other way then.
This looks like a Mario
Why?
screen. There we go.
Right? I'm getting Mario. A person who has only played Mario. I'm getting some Mario vibes.
I don't like how there's blind jumps now.
Yeah. Oh,
I want
Dark
any sort of
Troopers
feedback
now.
that I'm
Wow.
going the right place.
By the way, everybody, this grudge match is about whether double jumps are good or bad. Xandra is on team no double jumps. Cat is on team double jumps, and right now team double jumps is winning,
Hashtag team double jumps.
but not by
that's fair.
much.
It's just, it's like, I think it's like a bit of a letdown. It's a bit lazy. There's so many things you could be doing. You could be getting shot in the back by a stormtrooper.
You know, that's true.
Rude. Okay, so like you can have like air dashes. You can have like mobility
I
abilities
count
or
an air dash
mobilities.
as a double jump, though. That's
No,
like,
that's extremely different. That's not a jump again.
have
You're
you played
like-
Mega Man X2? It's a double jump.
Yeah. No, it's not. There's a very big difference between double jump and air dashes. Air dashes are a different kind of like mobility thing. That's actually like very different. Like, it's not just you jump again. You have
The anti-double jump lobby wants you to think that air dashes are different, but don't
The
listen to them.
no, like,
anti-double
because like this thing, they're
jump
actually.
lobby.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay, crushing it. Okay, let's crush.
Okay, remember, you lose a point for every time you get crushed.
I have an idea, but I don't also at the same time. Oh good, I made it to the other side of this room. Oh good, I
Guess
made it to
what?
dying.
Xandra
Thank
loses
you.
no points.
Yeah,
Immediately figures it out. Wow.
Yeah.
Very,
okay, good.
very nice. Yeah, I
remember,
I don't know.
I remember.
I would say I am completely fine with double jumps when it comes to Metroidvanias in general. Yeah, you can say there are more innovative ways of doing it, but
My main problem is just having you jump again in the air without like justification is
it's
the
a
worst. but, like,
superpower.
it's just I feel there's not a lot to it. Like with air dashing, it's not just you jump with a parabolic like arc. No, you have a sudden like a horizontal like movement. You can pair them up to do different things. Your options become multiplicative. That's really cool. Especially with stuff where air dashes or dive kicks or whatever, stuff that give you more fun tools to play the game with. If it's just you jump again, it just feels so reductive. You're making a game, you're making something out of your imagination to get people to play it. You should be creative, you should be doing more than just like pelting me in the face with giant orbs.
Oh, you better find Vader then.
No. Okay.
You got to find Vader if you're gonna win this grudge. You got to find Vader.
Gotta
Okay,
find
all
Vader.
developers everywhere, we are actually going to ban double jumps in all games in the year 2023. If
You don't need to
Xandra
ban
wins.
them. It's just
No,
it's just,
I'm banning
I'm just,
Vader's not real,
It's
I'm
an
pretty
opinion.
sure.
I think there's more we could be doing. I'm not here to like ban or like yuck
I'm
people's yums.
here to ban them or
All right.
require them. If if Cat wins, I'm requiring him, and if Xandra wins, then I'm banning him. And there's no two ways about it. There's no three ways about. Well, you know what I'm trying to say. That's
I
that.
have a feeling. Oh, whoops.
Oh, well, one thing that somebody pointed out, and I actually want to go ahead and give this chat person -5 points, saying, I thought this was games done quick. This is actually about the farthest I have seen anybody get in this game in an hour. Honestly, you two are doing an extremely great job.
Thank you.
And simply put, there are different skills that you have to develop in order to play through a game quickly for the first time. Like, understanding, like, sort of the implicit narrative here. We've got this door maze / hall maze / I don't know what kind of maze. We've got a lot of mazes going on here.
We specifically said not to give us a puzzle game. And
this isn't a puzzle game. Do you think a maze is a puzzle?
Yeah, isn't it?
I feel like...
Sorry, it's only games done pretty swell.
Games done swell.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Yeah, they're done pretty swell, everybody. But no, like I completely understand the thought there. But like when you're playing a game for the first time, it's really a lot of games are hard. This game is hard.
It is.
Yeah.
People shouldn't.
The fact that you managed to deal with that sniper right there, Xandra, Cat going into that room the first time actually died to that enemy, and you barely dodged it. But you dodged it. You had the reaction.
I'm gonna have to. Yeah, okay.
I'm really glad that I'm racing Xandra, because not only are we pretty evenly matched, Xandra's also one of the coolest people I've ever met.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a delight, Cat.
Oh my gosh, Cat, that was a class act comment that gives you 5 points immediately.
Even if you're wrong about double jumps.
Okay, only 3 points then. Only 3 points. So I got to deduct some because you put an asterisk there. You put it there. I don't make the rules.
I keep going in this room and I keep making myself feel bad. I think I have an idea about what I need to do, and it's not this. I found Boba Fett.
Whoa, you found Boba Fett?
And now he's dead.
Okay. Does he have the little jetpack? Because that little shoots the little rocket. Because if so, man, you have a fortune on your hands.
You just won. I think that if you... Oh my gosh, you got the hug. Please just keep it at a hug. Please. Thank you for helping me, Luke. This is my way of...
my way of appreciation.
No! I've never seen that cutscene.
And now Luke died.
Well, okay. That was great.
Yeah, of course, that's gonna happen.
This game's fun.
Man.
I love this. Well,
Are we doing this again?
I feel like Cat is in the lead due to finding one of the key areas here. I guess I can spoil it. We're right at the end. Like, yeah, Cat freed Leia.
You did it! Oh, congratulations!
Yeah. So, like, point-wise, Xandra is doing really well, but I think since the points don't matter, Cat is probably gonna win unless Xandra pulls out a miracle right now, and I don't think there's time for that.
For the record, that wasn't what I thought the answer was, but I'm pretty happy that was fine.
I like points. They're fun.
I've never seen that cutscene, though.
I just think they're neat.
That was really impressive that you have made it this far. And, like, honestly, Xandra, you're just about as far as anybody else has made it during an hour playthrough for the first time. Like, it's been stellar watching both of you do this.
Aw, thank you for having us.
Cat actually took second in one of the tournaments that I run when it comes to playing games for the first time. And that is 5950, which technically... Wait, oh no. We got an extra 10 seconds. Heck yeah.
Whoa.
The hour is here. Free 10 seconds for y'all. Congratulations. Cat is the victor. So, Cat, I need you to go ahead and tell the world what you're going to do with double jumps.
Congratulations.
Jump twice. That's what I'm going to do, is jump twice.
Jump twice, okay.
Jump twice is what I'm going to do with double jumps.
Xandra, I do need you to acknowledge that double jumps are superior at this point.
I don't think they're superior, so long as they're diegetically, so justify them some way. Please at least give your character a reason to double jump, and then
give them a reason. Yeah.
Do you know my reason to double jump?
They need a reason to exist.
I have a reason to double jump. My reason is I want to get up there.
You want to get up there. Well, perfect. Okay, I think that we have proven that Team Double Jump took the victory today. Although Xandra may have taken the moral victory due to telling some really good stories about Mark Hamill.
I'm a writer. I love to write. I love to tell stories.
I love it. I love it.
It's okay.
Well,
all that matters is winning.
I'll go ahead and let you two go ahead and give an outro. So let's go ahead and let Kat, our victor today, let us know, where can you find your stream? What do you do?
Hello everyone, I'm Flannel Cat. I've been streaming a lot of pinball, but I'm working on projects to play every ColecoVision game, play every Famicom Disk System game, and play every TurboGrafx game. As well, you can find me perpetually stuck in the Death Star without any way to get out. Please send help. Please save me. Help, please. I need your help. Rosentia has me in the Death Star. You're my only hope.
Oh, sure. I've got my own little personal Death Star at home. It's pretty good. Xandra, how about you?
You can't call your murder basement a Death Star.
I don't even have a basement, okay? Utah's not good for basements. Well, certain places. And never mind. I don't want to talk about geology. Xandra, what about you?
You can catch me at twitch.tv/XanderVandra. If you like reading about shy nerds turning into cat girls, I write a whole bunch of illustrated light novels at books.xandravandra.com. So check them out if you want to. And most importantly, let's just keep making wonderful things together. That's what's most important to me. Jump once or twice. It's fine. It's fine.
Jump once or twice. Well, we have to say that double jump is the best. I just feel obligated to do that. By the way, I believe if you have purchased one of the itch.io bundles that have come out for various causes, you may already have one or two of Xandra's light novels, so you could go check those out. There's a very good chance you already own one of my books. Yeah. Well, everybody, that is it for this match. Stick around. We're going to go ahead and run, grab a little water, take a tiny break, and we'll be right back with one more race. You Hotfix. I am Brosentia, and today we have our second match for the Hotfix Grudge Match. Let me try to get those words out there. The oh my gosh. Sometimes I switch syllables around in my head when I'm trying to say something. The Hotfix Grudge Match is all about bringing two people together who have some sort of grudge between them and have them race in order to decide who is correct. Yeah, the game doesn't have anything to do with the grudge, but that's okay. We still like to settle these disagreements through battle. They will be racing through a game that they have never played before. But first, before we jump into that, I have a couple announcements. First off, Flame Fatales will be having its next all-women speedrunning event, Flame Fatales, from August 21st to 27th. The marathon schedule is out now. Type !FF in Twitch chat, or go to gamesdonequick.com/Flame Fatales for more info. Prize submissions are now open. So if you go and check out the site, you can get a little bit more information. Also, tune in tomorrow starting at 1 p.m. Eastern for Going Places, a show about handheld and regional exclusive speedruns, followed by the premiere of the show Think Fast. This is a speedrunning quiz show where answering questions correctly during your speedrun can earn you a little bonus time. I'm super excited. I enjoyed doing a co-show with them a couple weeks ago. It was an absolute blast. Well, today we have two fantastic runners, David and Dark Armist, coming to battle it out. But first, David, hello, welcome. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody watching.
Oh, am I supposed to do that?
I suppose, yes.
All right. Hi everyone, I'm David, and I speedrun basically whatever I feel like, but I do have a particular nostalgia for a lot of the games that I played on DOS growing up, in particular the Sierra Adventure game series, but almost any DOS game will usually catch my interest.
Oh, yeah. You did get to play a Sierra game during the last GDQ, isn't that correct?
That's correct. I ran King's Quest V, and Dark Armist was on the couch for me there.
Oh, so we get both of you here in order to you've bought bleh. My words disappear after about 9 p.m. my time, so you're getting full Brosentia experience here. Dark Armist and David here, both very strong experts when it comes to Sierra games. Now, I do know that your favorite game would be Quest for Glory 4, Shadows of Darkness.
Yeah,
And,
that's right.
Yeah, you also love coconut cream pie?
Yeah, I'm a big pie person.
Ooh, good.
So it was actually really difficult to pick my favorite for both game and food because there's so many that I like.
Oh, yeah, someone actually replied to me. I think it was Kat from the last match and said, those are impossible questions. Absolutely impossible. But good. I'm glad that you're here. Dark Armist on the other side of this match. Hello, how are you? Go ahead and introduce yourself to everyone.
Well, hi, Brosentia. I'm Dark Armist. I also run Sierra Games. I run the Quest for Glory collection, 1 through 5 in somewhats. And I also run RPGs, longer games through Final Fantasy X and Star Tropics primarily.
Oh, well, good. Yeah, I do see that you replied to me saying that Quest for Glory 1, so you want to be a hero on VGA specifically was your favorite. That your favorite food is your homemade potato salad. Do you do something special to the potato salad?
I do, but I can't talk about it. I'm actually forbidden by family.
Oh, no. Oh, geez, I'm not going to press. I know what happens when family doesn't want you to reveal the secrets.
Yeah. So, and then for Quest for Glory VGA specifically, I remember waking up when I was like 3 years old, and it was even earlier than that. My parents actually caught me loading up our DOS computer, mounting the mouse and keyboard, and loading Quest for Glory up and catching me up at like 6 in the morning playing that.
It's 6 in the morning. I love that. That's like the childhood memories. Oftentimes video games last from those. So that's really awesome. However, there's some really weird grudge between you two. And I think it all has to deal with characters that you like and don't like in the various Sierra games. I see that apparently Dark Armist, you don't like that David likes Fenris in Quest for Glory 1?
So in Quest for Glory,
what does that mean?
Fenris is not the familiar. He is a magical rat who summoned a human to do his bidding for him. And
Wait,
it's pretty
so the
obvious.
Human is the familiar?
Of course.
Okay, so you think rats rock, essentially. That's what I'm imagining, Dark Armist.
Yeah.
You think rats rock.
No,
Especially
Fenris is better. I'm just saying he's the familiar.
Wow. Okay, so you're just okay, fine. But apparently, Dark Armist, you do not like Dr. Brain?
He's too brainy.
Dr. Brain is too brainy. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, he is the puzzle master. Don't you forget that.
Have you ever been to his island? It's a work.
Yeah, I've been to his island. It's got a nice little boat hidden in an island trick.
I've never been to his island personally. I have nothing to say, but I feel like this match will determine how I feel about Dr. Brain and whether or not he is cool. So, everybody, the game that we have today is actually a TurboGrafx game. These two players have asked me to choose a platformer for them, and you said probably an obscure one, but you said not necessarily bad. So I actually came across one of my favorite games from the TurboGrafx 16, Hany on the Road. This is a platformer that has some unique mechanics that I think a lot of people have not seen before. And honestly, I don't know of any other game that really has these types of movements here. Both of you appear to be on the title screen here, and I need to get this updated so that we have everything looking right. So, are you ready, David?
Is it honey only? Because I really don't want lemons
Honey
with this.
only. Honey and lemon. That is 2-player. Okay. Do not do 2-player. Okay. You are allowed to continue, by the way, if you ever so need.
All right. Yes, I am ready.
Dark Armist.
I was born ready.
Oh, I love that. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Wow.
Okay. It's a world map. You gotta learn a little bit about this game. This is going to be a very different game from anything else that you have ever played. Trust me.
I can do a backflip.
I kind of get the idea.
Yep.
Oh, I can do a backflip. Oh, that's so cool.
I mean, I feel like every game needs to have a backflip button in it, Luckily, there is a use for the backflip. It looks like one of our players has figured that out pretty well. There are some other uses in this. However, you will notice, everybody here, that it starts out a little bit like an auto-scroller. You've got these 4 different lanes that the players can switch between, pressing up and down, sometimes to collect various items, potions, to avoid enemies, to go to different lanes that have different enemies. There are a lot of different ways to tackle this level. However, not every level is going to be an auto-scroller, and in fact, you're going to see many, many different mechanics show up as time goes on. So, what's your initial reaction to this game? I'm curious, because both of you, you said you haven't seen this before.
I've never seen that.
It reminds me a little bit of Tapper, which is a weird comparison for me to be making.
A little bit, yeah.
I don't really have a comparison.
Scroller. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I just had to figure that out myself. Oh.
Yeah, you're just sitting there at the beginning for a little bit. I do love that. It looks like, luckily the deaths, they happen really quickly and you get right back into the action here.
Did that one just fall in a hole?
It did fall into the hole, yes.
I noticed right away that you have to put your attack out pretty early.
Yeah, that's
correct.
Backflips
an attack?
I was waiting to see if you were going to discover that. I wasn't going to spoil.
I don't even. I had to test what it did.
Ouch.
It's really important, figuring out early on what the various mechanics do. The backflip is indeed an attack. Feel free to choose whichever one you want. I will not require you to go the same path, so don't worry about it. Just choose whichever one looks cooler.
Bottom one has a kitty.
That's what I said. That's what my logic was.
Enjoy the volcano. We've got some explosions here. Essentially, this level is back to a little bit of an auto-scrolling feel where it's throwing obstacles here and requiring you to do a little platforming around them. Game over, not a huge deal. You don't lose a whole... Oh, wait, never mind. Back to the beginning of the game. You didn't hit the checkpoint yet.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's okay. This game does have checkpoints, so I believe it's after 3 or 4 levels that you will get there, So
my hubris was my undoing.
Everybody, this was... It turns out, I guess today's theme is that we're just doing Japanese-only video games here. This was only released in Japan, and I think it makes sense why it wasn't released anywhere else. Haniwa statues are not exactly something that are common outside of Japan. Yeah.
The thing I related it to was the mailboxes from Animal Crossing was my first thought of them, the gyroids.
Yeah, the gyroids are based off of the Haniwa statues. Cactars in Final Fantasy VI slash all the other Final Fantasies, whatever. They're based off of Hany statues as well, that are traditionally used around burial sites. I think the best comparison that I have here, you have these sort of dorky looking things in the game that they're a little bit sillier and more animated than a lot of things that we have here surrounding funerals and such. But I suppose it would be sort of like taking a gargoyle and turning it into a video game character, except that tends to be a little bit more gothic and dark. Whereas this is, you're taking a funerary object and turning it into kind of a cheery, happy video game character.
I feel like we just entered this game for Demon Crest for some reason.
Oh, that's a good game. I love it. So, I have a
blue
question.
Enemies are silly. I'm not quite sure what they are.
Those, I'm not sure. They're almost... What am I thinking?
Right back where I was. That didn't take long.
What do you think? Chat said gyros, no gyroids in Animal Crossing. They're definitely not euros.
Going back to the volcano.
Backwards.
It looks like we have players going different levels this time. Specifically, David going to the cloud level, which I love the music in the cloud level. I think that it's the music I'm thinking of. Let me turn it up.
I went for a salty run back with the volcano.
Favorite music in the game there.
I was thinking the volcano reminded me of Frogger, and I didn't want to play Frogger, but there's no escaping fate.
There is a little bit of a Frogger vibe to this. Yes, I would agree with you.
Oh, I was in a hole. What was that?
Holy cow.
I'm not sure how I'm alive again.
So I'll go ahead and ask, you know what? I know I want to give points out to someone. Oh no! And it turns out that one of our players has found out that there is a secret mechanic in this game. Specifically, I'm going to give you 5 points for going to hell.
I know!
Oh, quite literally. If you fall down a hole in some of the levels, you will go to hell. So good job, Dark Armist. You have... unfortunately died there. It's sort of a redemption chance that if you complete the stage, you get to return back to the level that you were playing. Of course, it's a very difficult stage. You don't want to go there.
What does this thing do?
I couldn't tell if I was able to walk across the small gaps or not, or if I had to try to jump those.
Now, David actually collected a new item that we hadn't seen before. It was a sort of hoop. I believe it's used as a projectile. There are a lot of unique items in stages that sometimes only make 1 or 2 appearances. Meanwhile, you're fighting Kappas. Of course, you've played... I know you have played some Final Fantasy games, David.
I have. 1, 4, 6, 7, and 10.
Okay, what's your favorite Final Fantasy? I want to go ahead and ask both of you, and then I will go ahead and rate you, give you a score depending on how correct you are.
7 was the first one I played, so it's got a lot of nostalgia for me.
Okay, you going with 7 here?
Yeah.
4.
What did you say?
Final Fantasy 4.
Final Fantasy 4. Let me think. Okay, those are both really good choices. Actually, I'll just give you points based off of the number of Final Fantasy it is. So 7 for Final Fantasy 7, 4 for Final Fantasy 4.
Dang it, I've gone to hell too.
Yeah, you're in hell! Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like Dark Artist already stole the points from hell, so... a little difficult to get those.
I went to Hades before you.
Well, darn.
Hades! By the way, fun fact, whatever you think about James Wood, I do know that there has been a lot of discussion about some of his opinions, but he was born in my hometown. So literally, Hades, the ruler of the afterlife, was born in my hometown. So there you go. Yeah. Now y'all can find out where I was born. I don't live there anymore, so tough cookies. Okay.
I like my cookies softer.
Yeah, you want soft cookies.
I do want soft cookies.
True.
So right now, honestly, David has a little bit of a head start in this game due to reaching a checkpoint here. Dark Armis, though, is making a really good push and is learning the various mechanics. Honestly, whenever it comes to a race for a game that you haven't played for the first time, the most important thing to do is to learn the mechanics of the game and how it works. Worry less about making progress and more that you're getting a hang of it. Yeah. So what do you think? What are you noticing about the mechanics of the game that may be a little bit more difficult to deal with, David?
I'm having some difficulty with actually positioning my jumps correctly.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
The jumps
what
are a
is this
little
thing?
bit difficult. I think you reached a boss here. There you go. I think you have hurt the boss a little bit. Good job. Got a little tango
But he has hurt
music,
me
but he
too.
just gave you a great punch there. Wow.
I'm having difficulties
I'm-
lining up the attack.
Lining up the attack, that is another main difficulty. As a matter of fact, depending on if you're facing left or right, the attack hitbox is a little bit different, and I believe that attacking from the right is actually much more difficult to do than from the left. A little bit of a spoiler, I've played a lot of this game. It looks like Dark Armist has opted to go to the clouds instead of to the volcano this time. You may
Ouch.
find that this is either easier or harder. David is back to hell. It's a good...
It's where I belong.
Well, all of us belong there some days, Unfortunately, it's a very difficult place, and you're only given 3 lives in order to get through here. If you do manage to get through on your first attempt, though, you may actually end up with more lives
Darn.
in the level than you had to begin with.
What was
You
that little
only go to hell if you fall into a hole on your final life.
Whoa, this
Just so
one's
you
not
know,
an
this is a
auto-scroller.
pro afterlife strat, everybody. Okay. Yeah, watch
This
out.
level's a trap.
Yeah, it kind of is. There are a lot of holes just popping up all over the place, and then these hideous creatures. I don't like
Whoa,
them.
I can reflect the things. No,
That is-
you're not getting me today.
That is correct. You can reflect certain things with that specific move there, with the backflip. And that ended up being pretty cool. Honestly, I feel like you just scored a 2-pointer with that one. Yeah. I think point-wise, we're just about tied. Very nice. Oh, geez. You look all squished.
I wanted to keep it.
Well,
It
it's
was so much
okay.
fun to have. I was having a ball in time.
So do you have to jump across those areas when you're down in hell?
Unfortunately, yes, it is a platforming section, and it's precision platforming with a game where jumping and momentum are a little bit of an issue. Honestly, I feel like those two things are the biggest problem with this game. I love the 4-lane mechanic, though. It's especially some of the later stages, you'll start to see how they use this in a game. And I actually theorize if there are any video game developers out there who... if you're thinking about a new game idea, you don't necessarily have to have a new idea, but having a mechanic from an obscure game would definitely convince people that you have made something new. Well, it looks like you are going back to the weird bullet face dudes.
Yeah, it wasn't so bad once I got the hang of it.
I'm having a bit of difficulty myself, I won't lie here.
Yeah, it's fine though. The important thing is that the first half of the game, the first half of a match for a game that you've never played before, is just learning the basic mechanics of the game and how to make consistent progress. If you can manage to make it so that your later attempts are more successful, then that is going to be helpful. And honestly, there's some other things that people generally don't think about when they are racing a game. Unless they have done a lot of races. For example, extra lives are something that you may wish to keep an eye on, you know. Is there a condition to get an extra life? Because if so, that is one additional attempt that you wouldn't have otherwise that will prevent you from getting a game over and going back to the previous checkpoint, if you have even gotten a checkpoint. So, yeah, that's a big... Do you want to know how many of those blue pots you have to collect to get an extra life?
Maybe.
I feel like Dark Armist is the one who is working the most here to get caught back up. So what about you? It looks like we are having some difficulties, so go ahead and pause, and we will be right back after these technical issues are sorted. Grudge match. Percentia here. We had a few technical difficulties, but luckily the repairman over at Dark Armist's side just stormed in there and got things working really quickly. So I'm awarding you and your repairman 5 points. Fantastic job over there. Unfortunately, that does give you a little bit of a setback. So let's go ahead and just get rolling in 3, 2, 1, go, David. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm going too. I just keep going.
Yep.
Okay.
You can keep on going. Technical difficulties happen when you are playing games with friends, but honestly, that's part of the fun. You never know when a computer is going to blow up. One time, actually, because I run...
This 10-ton weight feels like a bad idea, but I want it.
I don't know. You'll have to decide, is that a good or a bad idea?
Well, I think it didn't help, but I found an extra life.
Heck yeah. Yeah, extra life. So, one time, you got a hula hoop. Unfortunately, you didn't hula for very long. You know what? I'm going to go ahead. Those were not impressive hula skills. Minus 2 points. I really wanted you to hula hoop better. So for those who are just tuning in, this is the grudge match where we just have two people who have some sort of grudge. Usually they're friends, and usually the grudges are more fake than anything else. Two friends playing the same game to see who is able to play it better. This is a game that neither of them has played before, so they're experiencing a lot of the mechanics here for the first time.
The 4 lanes are definitely tricky.
Yeah, it's tricky, but I kind of find it really fascinating at the same time. Oh, you found a lady.
I won't lie. I thought there was going to be a lot more jank to the way this game would feel than it does. It actually feels relatively smooth.
I need to tell myself not to read the kana because it's taking me too long to do that.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Did I skip past some levels?
I think you may have found a level skip. Oh my gosh. Dark Armist.
Oh my god, this level
let me
fast.
just, yeah, you've got a fast stage here, David. Good luck. As it turns out, this stage is, you are now literally a car. Good luck. Go. Gadget car, I guess.
I hope this is better than the Battletoads tunnel. oh god, did I just get run over by a dinosaur?
Yeah, dinosaur ran you over. That's a game over. So, as it turns out, this game really explores a lot of the various mechanics that you can do with the 4-lane scrolling here. And I love this whole car theme because you never see it again. It's only this level.
This level is like once and done.
Yep. This game has a lot of one-and-done mechanics in it. Unfortunately, these dinosaurs are being a little bit rude. Oh, good dodge there. As it turns out, when you are a car, you are able to move away from the left side, yes. But when you are just poor old Hany, you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's too slow. He's a chubby guy. They're like the one dinosaurs on Jurassic Park that kill, Newman.
shoot.
You remember those dinosaurs?
I'm back in
Yep.
hell.
What's the guy's name in Jurassic? I just know he's Newman on Seinfeld. I can't remember his...
Nedry?
Sure.
I
Yeah.
think that's his name.
You didn't say the magic word.
I actually don't know his name, but he's in Jurassic Park. I just watched Jurassic Park too.
Oh, yeah, he is. Who said Nedry, by the way?
I did.
David, I'm going to give you a point. You get a point for that. Sure, that sounds good.
Yes. How many
Yes.
do I have? I can't see the board.
A few.
Yes.
I think you're up to 8, but Dark Armist had
just
a good
drove into a
repairman
hole.
who managed to boost the score considerably over there. Yeah.
Oh, hula hoops.
God.
No, that wasn't the hula hoop. That's just like, back in the early 1900s where you saw kids run around with the stick and the hoop and just like, we roll a hoop around because that's what we do for fun here. I think it's one of those.
I'm never able to make it quite to the checkpoint before I have a tragic, double tap input by accident on my end, and then I run into something.
Well, for better or for worse, the devil is getting a lot of souls today. Oh, geez. Well, luckily...
Yeah, Satan's a lot more tough in this game than he is in Pac-Land.
yeah, Pac-Land. Wait, is Satan... Oh, Satan is just... Okay.
The water
Everybody,
spouts.
let me go ahead and talk about what David is referencing here. Because Satan does not actually appear in Pac-Land. However, I was playing Pac-Land at GDQ in the practice room, and that game is extremely difficult, and there were multiple sections where water spouts would come out of the water and essentially grab Pac-Man and drag him to his death. And Flannel Cat was like, that is Satan. I'm like, what? That's Satan? She's like, yeah. I don't see Satan. It looks like water. Like, no. It's definitely Satan. So that's what we're talking about here. It's a dumb inside joke that I love. And honestly, if you play Pac-Land, Satan is going to get you.
It's gonna happen. Oh, okay. I'm fine. Wait, I can't jump when I'm a car, can I?
Well, no, cars don't jump. Cars go beep
Hey, I
beep.
play Blaster Master, okay? You can forgive me for thinking otherwise.
Cars do jump and Blaster Master.
It's true. They jump really well. Well, right now, for sure, David has the lead. And honestly, this far into the match, we could see Dark Armis start making a comeback. David's a little bit stuck on this car level, but it's a fun level.
Ouch.
It's
really fun.
You're
It's
starting
just
to get
hard.
the hang of it. Honestly, once you get the hang of the basic mechanics, some of the later levels go relatively
That
quick.
was a trap.
That was
Maybe-
absolute. This game is full of tricks.
Maybe because of how I'm playing, I should just try to conquer this volcano level. That seems to give me some danger.
If it seems a little bit easier for you, yeah, go for it. All you really need it when it comes to playing a game for the first time in a race setting. I know that they talked about this during GDQ. I think it was the Mario Maker race and the Super Mario World ROM hacks that were given out. Essentially, there's, people who develop consistency and people who get the one good push. And, consistency is really important, but if you manage to get that one really good push, you can make a lot of progress in a short amount of time. I've seen people doing races like this who have had comebacks in the very last minute, like literally the final minute of a match, the lead changes. And one of my favorite matches
I was
was...
so close to beating hell.
Oh, well, that's okay. Honestly, there's the whole time commitment that comes with trying to play that well. Because, you technically can get back into the level, but first off,
Volcano
it takes
down.
a lot of time to do it. And second, if you lost a lot of lives in hell, you might just end up falling right back in. So, it's the whole, is it worth spending time and trying to do it well? Meanwhile, what is this? I see cats.
The cats are not worth it. The cats were not worth it.
I don't know. I like the cats.
That can't be true. Cats are always worth it.
Yeah.
Tell me it's not true.
I think it's true. And honestly, that opinion is objectively correct and earned you 5 points. Yeah. I don't know. Actually, chat, what do you think? Are cats worth it?
Not when they squish you.
Are cats worth 5 points? I see someone meowing in chat. Well, that's good.
That's worth 10 points.
We'll see. Yeah, chat, you can go ahead and get 10 points. Good job. And you have beaten the race car level. Fantastic. You're making a lot of progress here, David.
Yeah, that one was pretty difficult. I mean, I think it was the most fun level yet, but it was hard. Oh no, conveyor belts.
Yeah, as well as like these weebles.
Megatama, help me.
I'll tell you, I'm really good at the first level.
Ow.
Yeah, it looks like chat agrees that cats rock. So yeah, I have to give David 5 points for that. But question, Dark Armist, I have to ask you, what is the phrase? Because we're seeing weebles on David's screen. What do weebles do? Do you know the phrase?
I don't. I have no idea what they
David, do you know what weebles do?
No. But the pipes are dropping down from under me, and these guys had spikes. I'm scared.
Well, weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Uh-huh. Ah, that extra life. You almost got the extra life, but unfortunately you fell and died. Every time that you fall is a death. Unless it is your final life, in which case you just get to go and meet Satan. I was going to say meet your maker, but it's like the opposite of that. Meet your unmaker.
You know what? I don't think I like that pipe level. Let's get away from that one.
Yeah, chat, you're really good. They know about weebles. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. They're the like.
Ow.
These enemies look just like weebles. Okay.
Wow.
Ooh, that was a very quick game. But honestly, this game's difficulty escalates pretty quickly. And honestly,
yes.
like the various paths.
Oh. I'm getting good at levels 1 through 2, so I can make it to the ones I'm struggling with.
Yeah, you're doing great on level 1 and 2. You're gonna get there. You're gonna get that. I think as soon as you beat the cat level, you're set. I believe that's when you get a checkpoint, and then we'll start seeing you get that comeback, and you get to get new levels. The volcano level, I honestly think it's somewhat doable because there's no big surprise. Just pay attention to the shadows. Make sure that you do platforming correct. Oh, I think it's okay. Make sure that you don't die. That's the biggest thing. Preserve your lives for the cats.
Oh God, wrong level. No. Can I cancel the damn? Oh, right, language.
Dang it. Uh-oh.
Dang it.
Dang it. It's like PG. PG. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and say that I'll wiggle my finger.
Right,
Wiggling my finger. And the finger wiggle means you lose a point. I don't know. It's arbitrary. Yeah.
What's...
These
Sometimes that fast
really
path is not... Hey. I'm getting down the volcano level, so I'm down to 3 levels pretty massive.
There you
I
go,
made it to
back.
hell. Maybe I have a chance.
There is so, like, the first time that you play this game, you're going to be going down there a lot. I honestly, I know that some people do speedruns of this game, and it's very interesting to me because it's a very different concept. By the way, I love that this level that you are on, Dark Armist, is technically an auto-scroller because the level...
Spot.
Yeah, you're in the same. Well, it feels like the same spot, but you see the top track is keeping track of how many kilometers you have. Oh, you got the pogo stick. That may be good. That may be bad. What is it gonna be?
Oh, no.
It was
bad.
death. Okay, but only 4 kilometers to go.
Commander Keen, you are not.
Also, one thing that I'm noting from you is that you are really focusing on not fighting. You're like, let's go ahead and just move lanes up and down, because fighting may be a mistake.
I can fight the cats? I tried and they owned me.
Oh, they destroyed you. Oh, you're so close, though. You are so close to the end. There you go. You finished. Yes.
I made it through hell.
Oh, wait, you beat Hell? We have somebody beating Hell. We have somebody beating Cats, which is essentially the same thing.
And I'm back in hell.
You're right back. Yeah.
What am I? There's a wall?
That looks like a wall. Yeah, they're very grumpy.
They're scary. Oh,
What did it do?
it stole me. And then
I don't like
now I
that.
have to go to a What are those Tengus?
Dr. Noseman. What's a Tengu? I feel like a lot of these are like obscure mythological creatures in Japan that I do not know about.
I would think it would be what would be considered a Tengu, which is normally like a Japanese. That's the masks where you see with the really long noses. I believe those are considered.
Ooh, okay.
But they're more. I don't quite know if they're bird people. I don't know enough to say that that's what I would go with. So I won't say that's my fine. What the?
Honestly,
what was that?
I'm looking. I believe that you're probably right. Looking at it, Tengu are a type of legendary creature, generally in Japanese folklore. They're a yokai. Let's see. I want to find out what they do, though. I just love this music. It's so good.
2 downs.
So I got like a torch, and then my spin attack turned into a flaming cartwheel that made me really slow.
Apparently in Buddhism, originally they were disruptive demons, but they gradually became something that was more protective.
What is this trash can for?
Such. For the trash. Put the trash in there.
Oh gosh, what are these
my
walls?
mistake.
They chase
Don't you know? Yeah, the walls. He coming. Oh, he coming. Oh, watch out! The walls are gonna get you. He's so angry.
Oh,
he just wants to come and flop on you. Oh no!
That's so many guys.
Oh, the 10-ton weight slowed you down a little bit. Oh, he got you. Oh, he's coming. Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Good dodge. Only 4 kilometers, but will the walls get you? Oh.
Slow and steady wins this race, I think.
Loved it. Oh, they almost had a pincer attack. That was beautiful. Oh, no, the wall got you. Oh, I love that. But you are through. You got through the walls. I love that level. That was so good.
We're back to the Kappas.
The Kappas. Unfortunately, you are also on the Frogger level. Because
that was
the
just an
platforms
ordinary
go
Frogger
up
level.
and they go down. It looks like you have discovered a power-up that you unfortunately...
I immediately dropped. And didn't
you immediately fell down and dropped into hell. That's actually sort of an invincibility temporary power-up. You can't jump, but you can kill everything while you are the giant statue. And it's actually really useful in certain levels, especially later on.
Give me for a moment. I'm just gonna break down into laughter right now.
Well, you are both in hell right now, so it's just how the game goes. This is Hany on the road, everybody, and
Hany on the road to hell.
Yeah, turns out it's really easy to get there. Really easy. So I have to ask, we are this far into the match here between you two with varying levels of success, and that is completely fine. I'm wondering, though, what are you thinking about the variety of levels in this game?
This game has a lot of creativity to it. I mean, it looks so simple at first, but then it throws a whole bunch at you, and yeah, I'm having some fun with this. This is great.
Yeah, it's like, even though I did get frustrated a little bit with the physics, especially because there's some strange momentum with running in this game that you have to deal with, especially when you're trying to do any of the jumping. That can be a little bit frustrating, but once you sort of get used to that, actually, even before you get used to that, the various mechanics were just fascinating enough for me to keep playing and wanting more. This is Hany on the Road. It was only released in Japan, so we didn't get an American release. It was a TurboGrafx game. And honestly, I feel like this is a game that I fully understand why it didn't get a port, because who in the 90s would want to play as this Haniwa statue? Like, they kind of look creepy or weird to us, you know? You'd have to do a lot of conversion in order to make this a game that people here would enjoy, just because it's so bizarre looking for a lot of Americans. But today, like, if it came out now, people would, I feel like there's enough diversity in knowledge of cultures and such that we could definitely enjoy it.
Oh my goodness.
You've got the dark room.
One thing I'll say
this is for my opponent.
They used what little resources they might have had for this to make a lot out of it.
Oh yeah. Somebody is saying that before this game, there was one other Hany game. I haven't actually played it, but it was Hany in the Sky, which also takes a fairly standard genre, top-down shooter, and introduces some interesting different elements to it. I need to give that a shot someday, maybe sooner than later.
Oh, wow.
And people do bring up that this character did appear on Animal Crossing, but remember, Animal Crossing was after this game was made. And because of that, people in the States just had not really been introduced to the idea of Haniwa statues, to the gyroids of Animal Crossing. And so it was...
Time? Oh!
Whee!
Oh, I died.
I love the torch. So good.
The torch, yeah. I used the torch to actually jump over some platforms that I couldn't make with a jump.
I think chat. I'm going to take 5 points away from chat because somebody said you could just make this to ship to America, put the Noid in it, and something about pizzas. And I'm actually personally offended by how terrible of an idea that is. You lose 5 points, chat. Uh-oh. We've got trains and we've got schoolgirls, and you know what? Both of them are deadly.
Ow. Okay, the schoolgirls are just pushing me around.
Okay, the schoolgirls shoving you around. I like it.
I was not expecting this to turn into Kunio-kun.
Meanwhile, Dark Arm is dealing with sort of the Frogger style level of platforms going up and down out of water. However, the game also tries to give you a lot of fake outs in this, where it looks like a platform might be disappearing, but it doesn't, or a platform might be coming back, but then it sinks back down really quickly. Like, both of these still the same core mechanic of 4 lanes that you have to choose between, but very, very different levels.
Oh.
Ow.
Oh, Kappa.
No,
Actually,
save me.
Oh no, you're almost there. I think just a little bit longer and you're gonna do it. But the Kappas are here. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Oh, unfortunately, that jump was a little bit too early and ended in your death. And it looks like David also getting a game over. This game, or was that a game over?
No, that's not a game over. It's just another track.
Never mind. You passed the... Oh, you're going the other direction. Okay, gotcha. Unfortunately, this has to deal with platforming, and the thing that I learned about this game is the less that I had to platform, the better I was at it. Interesting strat there, using iframes in order to grab the extra life.
Well, I didn't want to use iPhones to do it, but
I mean, it worked.
it worked. Yeah,
People in chat, as well as our producers, asking the schoolgirls if they shoved you onto the track.
Yeah.
And that is true. I would go ahead and say, David, because you have been bullied so much, I want to give you 5 points.
Ow.
Everybody, stop bullying, okay? Because I'll just give people points. If you bully, that's not cool. No shoving people onto the train tracks either. That's even worse than bullying.
Bullies aren't cool.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
bullies.
Just say no to bullying.
They're big nerds, okay? Big nerds who don't get points.
Oh,
I love this wall level so much because they're just, as soon as you're in their lane, they're like, I'm coming to get you, coming to squish you, gonna get you, gonna get you. Oh.
oh,
Whoa, you got the I love the ton weight as well because it slows you down and they're just like, I'm gonna get you.
I've got
They
okay
look
at this
so
level.
grumpy.
They're like womps, but like before womps were a thing.
This game
Actually,
came out in 1990.
Let me see. This did come out in 1990. I feel like Womps.
They would have been just around, but maybe not like the Super
I mean,
Mario.
there were Thwomps, but yeah, the Womps from Mario 64 definitely came out later.
So I think my controller is tapping up on me every once in a while, and it's not doing me any justice.
Yeah, that's the difficult thing when you have a very sensitive controller. Sometimes you end up doing something that you didn't want to do. Very nice one up on David's screen there. This was developed by a company called Arc.co. They were later known as Arc System Works. They made a lot of games, actually. Some of the latest games that they made, I see them being credited with the Double Dragon this year. Specifically, maybe that was one of the ports from Technos that they put out this year, so they didn't really do much then. But let me go ahead and dig into their history a little bit, because they've got like 16 pages of games on this page that I'm looking at. I mean, you've got a game called Road Spirits. Hany on the Road was one of their earlier games. Rolling Thunder. I see Pizza Pop for the NES on their list of games.
To hit the base of that.
If you've ever played Pizza Pop,
I haven't.
I do know that there are a few fans of Pizza Pop around here. If I'm not mistaken, let's see. Nope, never mind on that one. Some of the Guilty Gear games they may have worked on as well, like Guilty Gear X Plus, specifically for PS2. Meekins is saying the Pizza Pop is okay, yeah.
They got their hands in the cookie jar, though, it sounds like, with different styles of games.
Yeah. There's a whole variety of games that this company worked on, and this is one of their earliest games that they put out.
I have to say, I'm getting okay at this Tengu level now. And then my controller pressed up for me, and then I flew into the pit.
Well, it happens to the best of us, you know. You got through that level with 4 lives, though. That is really important that you're able to do that. Not only that, but you're pretty good at dealing with these walls. And it looks like we have a boss fight on David's screen. We've got Eyeball Triangle Man. I don't like this.
Yeah, I hate Triangle Man.
Well, Triangle Man hates you.
Well, Triangle isn't winning this, but Triangle won that.
Yeah, they have a fight. Triangle wins. It's okay. Oh no! The wall got you. Run! No! Oh.
I feel little lies.
You know what? I have gotten so much comedy after these walls. I have to give you I'm going to go 4 points for the comedy based off of all of those deaths. They're hilarious. I have a laugh every time you do that level, and I want to keep seeing it. Okay, so I'll give you those 4 points, and 1 point every time you get to go to that level again.
One time, a thing I like is that everyone something's like different. Like you could have a different route based on what you're better at, because the levels seem like they're the same length. They're just, what are you better at handling?
Yeah, there
How did
are,
I make that jump?
For those who have sort of the idea in mind, this might be a fun game to speedrun, there have been some routes for it, and some people have actually decided, certain routes are better than others, mostly because some routes contain more auto-scrollers than other routes. However, I fully think that you should run the game the way that you like the most. That's sort of the philosophy that I go with when I do speedruns of video games. And there you go. You're through Triangle Man. You're Universe Man. No, you're Hanywa. You're a statue. It's kind of a bullet
first time.
statue
It's
thing.
okay, I'm standing tall.
I love this
They're not
music,
all statues,
but
are
this
they?
level is where the nightmares start to happen. Enjoy.
Okay, so those holes remind me a little bit of Ken's Labyrinth.
Please come back to the platform so I can not be killed.
It's trying. Well, kind of. The lucky thing about this level, by the way, is that all of the platforms are on a set cycle. So once you start learning how to get through there, you can reliably get through the levels. All of the enemy spawns as well are set and consistent each time that you play the game. There's very little randomness.
The game continued me from X, but Y is what I beat. The game is lying.
Ha! I love it.
Ow.
Oh. My first Kappa I've seen.
Yeah, Mooware is also saying that there are some levels that are much, much harder in this game, depending on which route you go. Mooware, by the way, sitting in chat, has been somebody who has played in quite a few of the tournaments that I put on and has shared a lot of strange games. And I believe that he speedruns this game. So yeah, there are people who have done runs of this. I honestly would love more people to touch this game and see what they can do. My theory is, even if you don't have a fantastic run, speedrunning is a way to sort of enjoy a game longer than a single playthrough. If you enjoy it enough, just do a simple and quick run, something that it puts up a decent time. You don't have to be number one in order to have fun. Yeah, one doesn't mean fun. One often means anger. One is, you're so angry, because you put all this work in there, and guess what? Somebody 2 days later steals your record. And what do you do then? You're no longer one, and you didn't have fun.
So speedrunning, my philosophy is it's about challenging yourself and not others. When you get to the point where you can challenge others, that's when you should worry about it.
Except when we're on Grudge Match.
I'm
it's okay
actually
to challenge others here.
Oh yeah, such a challenge here. Honestly, this is a quote unquote race, but honestly, the biggest reason that I want to have this, I suppose there are two very selfish reasons to have this show. One, I love to see people play games for the first time, and it's becoming something that's a little bit bigger in the speedrunning scene. People jumping into games that they've never played before, challenging each other as friends, or I host a tournament per se where people do this with exclusively bad video games. That's my greedy number one. Greedy reason number two is that I just want people to get together and have fun playing games. And speedrunning, I think there are a lot of people who take speedrunning pretty seriously, and that's great. I think that has a completely fine reason for it, and it has its place, but there's also something about just being able to sit down with friends and play a game that you both get to play. You experience something new, you find out who's a little bit better at it, who can sort of learn how to get through it a little bit better, and you laugh, you have fun. That's what I think gaming should be about, having fun with especially when you're with friends, having fun with those friends.
Don't worry, I'll get my revenge. I'll ask David to race me at Star Tropics sometime.
Oh, I'm doomed there. But yeah, I want to add on to what Bosentia said. Like, I was at SGDQ all week, and like the highlight of my week wasn't necessarily getting to do King's Quest V on the stage, which was awesome, but the highlight of my week was getting to play with others in the practice room. Kat showed me Pac-Land, Count Gooby showed me Shaq Fu, and I was having so much fun doing that. It's so awesome being there and just playing games.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people don't see on the screen when it comes to GDQ. And honestly, I like to say that Games Done Quick, it didn't start out being like the reason that Classic Games Done Quick got formed wasn't about being a charity event. You might not believe it, but it was just people wanting to come together and have fun. And then they were like, what if we did a charity thing with it? And they're like, yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's go ahead and see how that works. And ended up raising a lot more money than they expected. They're like, wow, that was good. And so I think that, you know, there's this whole dual element when it comes to games that are in speedrunning, you know, both having a charity element as well as community. You don't see as much of the community on the screen when you're watching the main event, but it happened. Oh my gosh, my favorite level. Okay, let's stop talking about what GDQ means and let's talk about angels touching your butt. Okay, because Hany is being dragged into the pit. And the more angels that grab onto your butt, the more you got to deal with them.
I don't want angels touching my butt. Can I shake them off? I can. Okay. Ouch. Angel dragged me to hell.
Also, welcome to the way that I do commentary, jumping from something that like is trying to be a little bit more informative / touching, and then we talk about angels grabbing your butt. This is my life.
Oh, the dog here, like hitting his teeth back is pretty rough.
Yeah, the thing, like, again, one of the difficulties of this game is that because this is one of the earlier games from the company, hitboxes are a bit strange. They hadn't quite refined it. Yeah, that one. Railcoon, do you want to give points for the laughter? Yes. Go ahead and give points. I give permission. Congratulations, David. You have earned points for laughing about the butt touches.
Well, good thing I have, because I got a checkpoint before this boss, so I get to be here for a little bit longer.
Yeah, it's actually really nice when you're like,
oh God.
They're here, they're back, and you're back into hell immediately. Oh my gosh, I love this game so much. Oh.
Oh wow, checkpoints this far back. Okay.
I believe this is the last checkpoint of the game.
Okay. So
which honestly, you're doing really well with this. I know that it's not the most balanced match because, you know, we had one of our players unfortunately run into some tech issues, but that happens. You know, Dark Armist, you had some tech issues. You know what? Your repairman is keeping this stream running. I'm giving him another 5 points. So good job. You get another 5 points.
And I made it past level 1 and 2. So
yeah, and you made it past level 1 and 2.
So I think I've been doing better since I got past the 3rd stage.
Yeah, everybody, there's some weird stuff. We spell the game Hany, Hany on the road, but because this was never officially translated to English, there's not really an official English spelling for the game. You know, it was never released outside of Japan. What you're seeing here is just, you know, as close to the original experience that we have. And unfortunately, I feel like something like this coming out today would do really well, okay? I really hope that somebody can sort of take this multi-lane experience that we have in this game and make something with it. You know, if there's a developer here in chat who wants to use this idea, guess what? You can, you know, you probably can make something that people haven't seen in years. You did it! You got through.
Oh, that's what we want to see. We used a death right there. You know, it was totally intentional.
Actually, Mooer is completely correct that it says Hany in game, so I guess there is an official spelling for the character.
Why is this all so fast?
Oh, you're up to the race car level. Yes.
Oh, watch out for those dinosaurs.
I'm a car.
Yeah.
See, this game did it way before Kirby did.
Wait, there are dinosaurs coming from the back?
Yeah. Well, where else are they going to come from? I mean, I guess the front. Yeah, that's the other option there. There are two options here. So for this grudge match, the grudge between the players is about Sierra Games and basically about whether or not David has good opinions. Honestly, that's sort of what...
Mask of Eternity.
That's the opinion. You like Dr. Brain, Dark Armist doesn't. You think that Fenris is a familiar, Dark Armist disagrees with that. Like, we just have to figure out, is David right? And right now, you're sort of proving your point with your skills in the game. You know, I'm pretty convinced that Fenris is a familiar.
I want to be a car again. I'm so slow.
Well,
no.
Yeah, you died
really
right before getting the car, and unfortunately, while you are dying, you cannot pick up the car upgrade. Yeah, that one. Which is a nice little touch, you know. Whee!
I cannot believe I am adjusting to these platforming mechanics.
Yeah, like the platforming, because of how momentum works, these very thin platforms that you see in Hell, they're extremely difficult to actually get across. So lining yourself up with platforms, moving up and down, and then going through the easier jumping sections tends to be the best way to deal with this. I'm really glad that like both of you have sort of figured out that moving up and down is much better than trying to jump.
Oh no.
I feel like it doesn't have to be that way in this game, but the game...
It feels like it.
Yeah, this is not a perfect game by any means. It's got flaws.
It's definitely easier to dodge that way than it is to, like, try to outmaneuver them on their own turf.
Because into the pit! Whew.
No, where? Oh,
okay, you got a car. Good.
Didn't expect the rebound.
Yeah, you know what? There are actually mechanics. I've played this level a lot because I had to go back over and over again while playing this game. So I learned how the different holes worked. And the way that they appeared and moved. And there are ways to manipulate. And Dark Armist is the first of our players to discover a bonus stage where essentially you can get a lot of extra lives if you play it right. Unfortunately, grabbing the pogo stick is one of the best guarantees to not get anything useful.
No!
So, yeah, enjoy that. You're jumping right over them. I love it. Oh my gosh.
I'm a pogo master.
Honestly, that was pretty impressive.
So how many points is that?
This game is like super trolly. How many points? You know what? First time to the bonus stage. Chat, how many points do you think that's worth for Dark Armist, huh?
What are these?
I want your opinions. How many points?
These are spinning blade monsters.
Oh yeah, those guys are bad.
Yeah, they got... You saw the extra life. You want to go for it. You got... This game is just a huge troll. Railcoon says 2 points. I mean,
we take 2 points.
2, 3, 2, but 3, 7. Pi, we can't give pi. Yeah, let's give pi points. Okay, 3.14.
How did
just
I live
about.
there?
There you go. Okay, I'm gonna give you pi points. Good luck, Railcoon. I want to see you fit that into the into the layout.
Can we get it to the 100th digit?
No, that's well. I mean, that is the 100th digit.
You could always just put the pi symbol on there, like x plus pi.
Oh my gosh, he did it! He did it to the 100th digit. Congratulations, Railcoon. You win all the points of my heart.
What is this level? Oh my, that platforming looks rough.
Oh, geez. Oh, and then the Tomato Men. They're my least favorite enemies in this game. I'm not even kidding you. Good luck dealing with the Tomato Men.
What is this garbage can?
I don't know what the garbage can is for. It's just trash. It's a city. Nightlife, you know? Gotta have trash cans. Well,
I was being boozled. I gotta go backwards.
I just love that little bit of a troll there. They're like, the game's made in a way that you don't think it's going to have you sort of do a maze-like section, but then you have to in this
so you can't,
area.
The hard part is you can't jump and move down at the same time. So on situations where I just was, I was like, can I even make this?
I mean, you could take a death if you really wanted to, but is it worth it? Probably not.
Not when I have one life.
Well, okay, go to... I was about to say, okay, go to hell. Because that's practically exactly where you went. It wasn't meant to be rude. That's just where you went. It's a place in Hany on the road where you go when you fall down a hole.
The Tomato Man level, training for hell.
By the way, we're right at the end, everybody. I think that point-wise... Again, Dark Armist has done really well. Wow, look at all those digits, actually. You know what? You've won just by having an irrational number. Yeah. But race-wise, David has definitely played this game the best and has done absolutely fantastic. Honestly, it's really impressive. I never expect people to beat this game in an hour. It's just a very, very different game. But I think that is time, everybody.
Do I have to stop playing now?
Yeah, go ahead, pause the game.
Okay.
I mean, if you would like, because that is the end of the match. Everybody go ahead and say GG. David is the official winner of the match. So I feel like, Dark Armist, you've got some things that you need to say to David, specifically, first off, about Fenris.
Well, Fenris, I guess he could be the familiar.
He could be okay. I like that hedging there. Very committal.
But Dr. Brain is the puzzle master.
Oh no! Dr. Brain is still the puzzle master, David. That's good, right?
Yes, that's good.
Oh my gosh, Dr. Brain is officially the puzzle master. And Fenris is maybe the familiar. I'm okay with you not completely agreeing with that, but saying that Dr. Brain is the puzzle master is possibly the best way to resolve this grudge between you two. Thank you so much. I'm really glad that you came and joined on the first episode. Everybody, if you would like, I do have a link if you would like to submit and come and join us. Again, these are races for games that people have that these people have never played before. You do not need experience. In fact, I will not let you play it if you do have experience in the game. I have a link that that Railcoon may be able to share because I'm unable to find it because I got to talk a whole bunch. But first, if you do want to come and join, I am happy to have new people. A race in a game that you've never played before is very different from racing when it comes to speed runs, and often I try to keep things lighthearted, especially around here. So, David, do you have a Twitch stream? Go ahead and do whatever outro you would like to let people know about who you are as a streamer.
Well, I do have a Twitch stream at twitch.tv/DavidTKI, which is just my first name plus my remaining initials. Ingenious, right? Absolutely creative.
Oh, geez. I've seen a little more creativity at times, but you don't have to be creative.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
Yeah,
What do you
fun.
usually play?
I'm usually just speedrunning whatever I happen to be speedrunning at the time, and most of the time it's my favorites, which are usually Quest for Glory, any game in the series, Blaster Master, or Shovel Knight, but you never know what whim will hit me on a given day.
I understand that feeling. Well, perfect. What about you, Dark Armist?
So my Twitch channel is just as my name states. It's Dark Armist,
Uh-huh.
and I also stream Quest for Glory Sierra games, just like David. And I speedrun a lot of Star Tropics as of lately. That's what I'm getting back into. One of the longest any percent NES games that there is. It's just over an hour. And I speedrun also pretty much whatever goes my fancy. Normally it's something kind of long. RPGs like Star Ocean or Final Fantasy X
Oh,
are
jeez.
what really.
I love it. Oh, I'm sorry. Anything over like 2 hours is a little bit long for me. So seriously, it's amazing how much patience people have when it comes to the longer RPGs out there. That's awesome. Everybody, I would recommend going and following the various players that we have had today. I want to remind you that tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, we've got Going Places, a show about handheld and regional exclusive speedruns. After that, Think Fast, a speedrunning quiz show where answering questions correctly during your speedrun can earn you bonus time. That is the first time that we're having the show here on the GDQ channel, and the showrunners are fantastic. I've gotten to chat with them. I hope that you all have fun tomorrow. Feel free to come in 2 weeks. We will be having our next Grudge Match episode. So if you would like to join, fill out the form. Don't feel the form. That's weird. Fill it out.
Use the force.
Use the force. Yeah. Use it.
What if you
Luke.
just like find paper? Then you really want to feel that form.
Thank you so much for coming and playing for us today. And I hope that all of you have a fantastic rest of your day. Let me see. The Hotfix Grudge Match was a blast today. So we will see
great.
you all in 2 weeks.